Hi everyone, mordianglory here. Just a quick disclaimer at the beginning of this battle. This was Simon and I's very first time playing the old world, and as a result, we made a lot of mistakes. Now, I'm not saying this to discourage you from watching the video. In fact, I hope that you still will. But I do know that a lot of people are learning the old world by watching battle reports, and this video isn't really very good for that. But if I may say so myself, it is a very entertaining battle. Simon and I were just unbelievably excited to play Old World for the first time. And that energy and excitement and good vibes is palpable. And so I hope that whilst it might have a few mistakes in it, that you will still be able to enjoy this game. Also, I would be eternally grateful if you do spot any mistakes, and I'm sure you will, that you could let me know down in the comment section. I'm someone who very much learns games by playing them, but I also learn a lot from feedback from you guys down in the comment section. And anything that is pointed out, I'll make sure to try and not repeat those in future games of the old world. But that's all for now, and I hope you enjoy this battle. Hello again and welcome to another mordianglory Old World Battle Report. Well, I say another Old World Battle Report. I should say the first Old World Battle Report on the channel. Oh my god, exciting times. I am so unbelievable, you can probably believe it, hyped for this game. Old World is back, Fantasy is back, and we are going to be having an amazing game. It will be the Kingdom of Bretonia versus the Orcs and Goblins. And joining me for the start of this epic adventure down the rabbit hole that is Warhammer Fantasy, it is my ever fantastic partner in crime. Not as salty today because he's got a smile on his face.
That's because
it's an unusual expression. I don't normally you don't normally see this, Simon.
That's because I avoided your 120 bloody guardless. You were about, to be honest. Right?
It is, of course, Chivalrous Simon, and you are Chivalrous Simon because you are commanding the Bretonnians.
Well, commanding. I ain't got to Scooby-Doo what I'm doing.
Well, as is the case with the nobility much of the time, right? You're actually you're exactly where you need to be right now in terms of tactical skill and capability.
Yeah.
Oh, now you are pretty excited for the Bretonnians.
Yes,
we've been talking.
I wanted to do these when I was a kid, but yeah, there wasn't really, back in the day, back in the early 90s when I was playing Fantasy, there really wasn't actually many Bretonnian models around, so...
You had a starter box which was Lizard Men versus Bretonnians? Weird times.
Christ, it's like 30 odd years ago.
I had that box.
You had every box, I tell you.
I did.
We came from very different backgrounds.
That's not true at all. I just a lot of my dad's friends had models, so they gave them to me. There we go. I'm a salt of the earth person, so I'm the one with the bloody orcs and goblins here, the rabble. You're I'm from humble beginning, and I've got the bloody Bretonnians. Jesus Christ, champagne socialist over here, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Simon, I think this is going to be an amazing battle. We're both very excited for this. Bretonnians are just not only your favorite faction, but I think a lot of people's favorite faction. And having Bretonnians versus someone like Orcs and Goblins, it just feels right. It feels like the day-to-day battles that would happen across the old world would probably involve not like massive existential threats like the Warriors of Chaos or anything like that, but roving tribes of goblins that need putting in their place, hordes of beastmen that might just need being driven back into the forest. And so that's what we're very much going for today. The Bretonnians are defending their land versus a rampaging mob of goblins and orcs that have kind of they've grown to that size where they can't just be ignored. The knights are now themselves being impacted. When it was just the peasants that were getting killed, it was fine.
Sort them off.
Yes, exactly. And but now clearly some knight somewhere has had orc poo flung at his castle walls or something, and he can't stand for that. So he's gathered his mates together, and the Bretonnians are going to come and deal with these scum. And they're not for once, they're not talking about their own people.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's crazy. So today we are doing a meeting engagement. We're just going to be killing each other. It's actually quite nice not having to worry about what the specifics of the mission is.
Yeah.
We're just here. we're fighting, and whoever kills the most stuff gets the points.
Yes.
But before we find out who is fighting who and what is in each army list, there is obviously a big disclaimer that I want to do. And I don't want to make a big deal out of it, but we are playing with unpainted models today. This is very much my childhood Orc and Goblin army that's been pulled out of storage. And my Bretonnians are also about 10 years old as well. So we don't normally play with unpainted models, but just being totally honest, me and Simon were super excited and we just couldn't wait any longer. We've been wanting to do Old World for weeks and weeks and weeks. And we just thought, you know what? We'll just play with some models. We've got them. We won't worry about if it's too exact or not. We'll throw them down. We'll have fun. We'll just embrace the spirit of Warhammer and just playing games with your mates. So I just want to apologise for the unpainted models, but hopefully you can forgive us. And also hopefully our usual antics and chicanery will, and enthusiasm will more than make up for any modelling deficiencies. But rest assured, we will be trying to get all the models painted as quickly as possible and on the right base sizes and all that kind of good stuff. But with all of that said, and with my arse thoroughly covered, now let us find out what is in the army list today. So here we have 1,250-ish, just a little bit under, points of Orcs and Goblins. Yes! Childhood Tim's Goblin Army has been pulled out of retirement 20 years after it went into storage. Literally had to raid my mum and dad's garage to find these bad boys. So, as you can see, these models are painted to the highest Golden Demon standard by 5 to 10-year-old Tim. But putting that up to one side, it's just great to see the lads out again. I used to be pure gobbos. I brought some Orcs today just to try them out, but I used to run only Goblins because Goblins are the way. You're a bit of a Goblin player yourself, aren't you?
I'm going to have to get my Gleam Spike rebased.
Like pretty easy with the movement tray adapters and everything,
yeah,
which is cool. But let's take a look at what we've got in this army and what compositions Childhood Mordian went for. So we have got a unit, starting with the Infantry Corps, or the Gobbo Corps, there we go. We have got a unit of 20 Night Goblin Bowmen. It was 19, but there's a character in there with full command. You may notice that these are the Battle for Skull Pass models. Yes, I do have. They're very old, very retro. These are all monopose. They're not the new Gloomspike ones, which you actually have options for. So we've got 20 bows there with full command. They are being led by a Night Goblin Shaman, and he has just got a power scroll. Kept trying kind of simple on the magical items. He's level 1.
Right.
I know, so quite bad. But I went for the level 1 because he's a Gobbo Shaman.
Yeah.
And you can't have the Gobbo Shaman the same level as the Orc Shaman, as we'll see later. You can, there's nothing stopping you, but my head canon-wise, like, the Orc Shaman.
Skarsnik would disagree.
If Skarsnik's not here right now...
just saying.
Skarsnik's not here right now. We've then got a unit of 30 common goblins with spears, shield, full command, light armor, all that kind of good stuff. And then we've got a unit of 29 night goblins with shields and spears, full command, and there is a night goblin war boss.
Ooh.
So he's about as good as one of your knights errant. No, he's decent. And I've given him just the biggest magical item I could find, which was the battle axe of the last war.
Right.
I don't know what it does. I went over
Goblin
to
can wield a battle axe, to be fair.
I went over to the magical item section. I went to the most expensive one, and I put it on him.
Fair enough.
And I checked. I gave a cursory glance to see if Gobbos can wield it. There was apparently no restrictions on that. So off we go. So these guys are just massive bodies, essentially. And I thought I had a lot more night goblins than this, but it turns out this is all the goblins I own. So
it's not enough.
It's not enough.
Need at least 100.
Well, I have lots of crazy. I have a few more, like a few stragglers. I've got lots of like wacky units that I used to like.
Triple figures.
Childhood Mordian, he liked the wacky stuff. That's what he had. We've then got 19 Orc boys. I don't think I've ever used these.
Well, there you go.
So first time for everything. They are equipped with a whole motley assortment of weapons, but for today, they are going to have spears, light armor, and shields, full command, and there is a level 2 Orc Shaman in there, and he is going to have a Dispel Scroll. Again, just keeping it nice and simple. That sort of covers all of the core stuff, which seems pretty decent. And then we've gone over to some of the special bits. We've gone for a unit of 10 Cave Squigs. We've got 8 Squigs and 2 Herders. These are my favourite Night Goblin models of all time. I think the word Squig is brilliant.
The Gleam Spy versions of those are such great looking models.
These ones better.
No.
These ones are better because this is... Do you know how many member berries I am eating right now? The nostalgia is flowing, Simon, is all I'm going to say. And then we've got the renamed, the now Bolt Thrower. Previous name was considered to be somewhat controversial.
Yeah, I can well imagine.
So they've renamed it. Long time coming, I think. I don't think Rick Priestley was quite as aware politically of calling it the old name. There we go. So we've got a Bolt Thrower, and I think everyone who's seen the name change has had a bit of a chuckle to themselves over that one. So it is kind of funny. The times, they are changing, as they say. 2 units of Gobbos on Wolves, just fast cav, no upgrades, just 2 units of 5. Job done. And then we have got 2 Trolls, 1 Stone Troll, 1 River Troll. I actually own 3 River Trolls, but I opened them, and apparently, I opened up the archives. Apparently, 2 of them never got bases.
Fair enough.
They probably did, but they were lost, long gone. So that is the 1,250 points of Goblins. If it's not eminently apparent, this is not, quote-unquote, meta in any way, shape, or form. This is just what we have. And the lore that I've got going around this, though, I've already developed the headcanon, because this is where I'm at with Old World. It's all just about embracing the story and embracing the narrative. The lore that I've got at the moment is that the Orc Shaman has sort of had lots of visions of things, and he's got his little retinue of boys who follow the odd get around. He always leads them to the best loot, right? And then he's had visions like, we must go on a big journey. And so the Orcs being like, well, okay, but we're not going to be able to do this, just the 19 of us. So they went around, as Orcs do, beat the crap out of some local Goblin bosses, brought them into line, and that's how they've swelled their ranks. And so now they're on a quest to find the shiny gubbins. Yeah. And who knows if they will be successful this time. And if they're not, I'm sure the Orcs will go and get some more Gobbos and maybe some more people to follow them as the army expands. So there we go. So that's what we've got going on today for the Orcs and Goblins. But now let's go over to the army that everyone's actually here to see, which is the Kingdom of Bretonia. Fuzzy lady! And here we have the flower of chivalry, the epitome of... Is it epitome or eptimone? I don't know. Let us know in the comment section. We got the Bretonnians! There we are. We are fighting for the lady. We are fighting for an incredibly oppressive class system. That's what we're fighting for today. I think it's quite ironic that I'm making Simon, who is fight for what is very clearly the people that aren't there for workers' rights. So Simon, do you want to take us through the list today? Oh wait, you can't. You've no idea what's in it. So I built both the army lists.
Some geezers on a horse.
I said, Simon, how many knights do you want? He said lots, and I said, right, there you go.
What I said was I wanted a chimera, and you said they don't exist. So
I mean, if we did have a chimera APC rolling around,
that would have been ideal. But I'm going for the medieval equivalent of the Steel Legion.
This is true. Now, I've actually given you probably more peasants than you wanted today, but I thought I'd give you a mix, so you can at least try them once and then never use them again.
That's fine.
So we have got in this army 4 lances of knights and 4 units of peasants. In the first lance, we have got 5 questing knights with full command, and they are led by our Baron. Do I give him a name? Barry the Baron?
Steve
the Baron. Baron Steve A.
No,
Steve the Baron. There we go. Anyway,
no, just Steve.
Baron Steve. And he is equipped with a barded warhorse. He's got heavy armour. He's got a shield. And he's also got the questing sword and the questing vow. Now, I don't think you need the questing vow to take the questing sword.
I was thinking exactly the same.
But but I thought if he's going to have the questing sword of the quest, he's going to have... He's got to be a questing knight. Narratively, it just feels right. And he's leading the questing knight, so there we are. Again, don't know what it does. Went over to the biggest weapon in the book and gave it to him. I feel this is the right way of doing your first old world army. Don't worry about if it's good or bad. Just go to the biggest, most expensive thing and just give it to your guy. Just do it. Don't think about it. There you are. So we've got a baron with that. Then we have got over here a unit of Knights of the Realm. These are your quintessential knights, the bog standard, but not a bad bog standard to say the least. And we've got 5 of them with full command, lances and all that kind of good stuff. And they are bodyguarding a damsel.
Yep.
Level 2 damsel.
Well, there you go.
There you go. The lady in red at the back there. And she will be going around casting lots of cool spells. We'll work out magic off camera. I'm probably just going to give each one of our guys like a signature spell.
Yeah.
So there we go. Just keep it simple. You can launch fireballs at me. I'll launch Ed bursters at you. It'll be simple. Then we've got 2 lances of Knights Errant. I was struggling to fit in. I had 3 lances originally, and then found about 100 points left over. And I was like, you can pretty much fit another lance in there.
Be rude not to.
And these little lances, very affordable. Very affordable. It's only like just over like 100, 150 points, depending on which one you go for. So Simon, you could take a lot of lances. You could take bigger lances.
Yeah.
But either way, you could take for your own budding Bretonnian force, which I know is in the works. You could definitely get a lot of knights.
In the works is in my head at the moment.
It's very much in the design phase. Yes. But for now, we have this is not childhood Mordian's Bretonnian force. This is teenage to young adult.
Don't know if I want to talk shit now.
There you go. Well, you'll notice that extra care and attention was put onto the huge tracts of land, onto the painting of the huge tracts of land of the damsels in the army. That's where my mind was at the many moons ago. So we've got 2 of Knights Errant. I cannot wait for Simon to learn what the impetuous rule does. It's I have warned him, but it should be funny. We've gone for the Knights Errant because knights running off and foolishly charging things again just feels fun.
Yeah.
Feels right. We've then got some very suspiciously looking Empire soldiers here today. I can assure you that these are Bretonnian peasants. And we've got 2 units of men-at-arms with all the gear. All the gear, no idea. We've got champions, we've got monks, we've got the Blessed Triptych, banner, all that kind of good stuff. And being French, the Bretonnians, this banner is absolutely the right colour, Simon.
You never learn.
In all honesty, that banner's just not painted yet. I am actually doing the Bretonnian banners, or my Empire banners, as it were, in flags of the world, not the old world, the real world. So that is the banner of Denmark.
Is it?
I don't know why I started with Denmark.
Fair enough.
But it's one of the Scandinavian ones. I'm pretty confident.
Yeah. I'm going to find the most random flag and ask you to paint it now.
Well, I was thinking of Mozambique. But nice. I don't know if it would it fit in with the vibe of Bretonnians having my men marching under the banner of the AK-47. It's cool. Not gonna lie, very badass flag, but I'm not sure it would fit in with Old World. But there we go.
Maybe do like in Australia or New Zealand. That'd be nice and easy.
Yeah, that would be.
Tiny.
All this. Do the star. Gonna have to have the stars and stripes, just cause. I'm gonna have to think of a unit that would look. What unit would work perfectly with it? I mean, you have Knights Errant.
US Marines, maybe.
But you have Knights Errant, like, let's go Marines, let's go Devil Dogs. That would be kind of cool. And then we've got 2 units of Bretonnian bowmen with no upgrades whatsoever. And that's it. That's the army. So lots of knights, lots of peasants. It might look like the Bretonnians have got more than the Orcs and Goblins. The armies are fairly equally sized. It's just I have an extra character. And characters are expensive. They're really expensive.
I was thinking I would have fewer models than this, to be fair.
Well, your peasants are 4 points a dude with all of their equipment, shield, light armour, the whole 9 yards. So they are absurdly cheap. I don't mean to alarm you. Your peasants are cheaper than my goblins. Okay. Yours are 4 points a model.
Okay, so
Mine's a 5 points a model. Apart from my Night Goblins is also 4 points a model.
Let's just change my my battle tactics.
More peasants. More.
No, see, I'm not going to get into a scrap with them. Just going to sit there and...
We're about equals to equals, to be fair. So my weapon skills of Goblin is 2.
Yeah.
That is very low. It's not 2 plus like in 40k.
Yeah.
Your weapon skill as a fully trained men-at-arms for the Chivalrous Kingdom of Bretonia is 2.
2. Fair enough.
So we are about the same in terms of fighting skill.
Just going to see if I can turn them into men-at-arms. Wait a second.
Oh my god. So there we go. So they're the 2 armies we've got battling it out today. Let's now go over to the field of battle after deployment. So here we have the field of battle after deployment, and it's green. It's not grey and urban, it's green and it's beautiful and it's lush and it's amazing, and I'm having a great time.
Yeah, I can tell.
Not even rolled a dice yet.
A little bit worried at this point now.
Oh, you should be extremely worried. It is. Like I am feasting on the nostalgia, on the memories. I am acting like just a big kid running around, and I make no apologies for it. Yes, none whatsoever. And I was going to say a little apology, but no, none whatsoever. Now here we are, field of battle. The Goblins have put Wolf Riders on this side. We've got a Bolt Thrower on this side. Had to make sure I used the right name then. And then we had the Orcs on this side with the Shaman. And we've got the Squigs here. Night Goblins with the boss here. Troll, Goblins, Troll, Goblins, Goblins. Boom. Easy peasy. And then we've got the Bretonnians. And you've gone for a flanking unit.
Yes.
A unit of flankers.
Yes.
Now, I heard if you flank too much, your palms go hairy. We've then got 2 units of peasant bowmen.
Yeah.
One on the hill, so they can all shoot.
Yeah.
One not on the hill, so only 8 can shoot.
Yeah.
Knights with lady. Peasants, questing knight. Big giga death blob. Errants. So you've got errants on the flanks.
Yes.
Interesting. I like it.
I have no idea.
Well,
it could be genius. It might not be genius.
You know what? I don't know either. It's just something, I don't know how you feel about it, Simon. There's something quite cathartic, is that the word? Quite just just not worrying, but you don't know what the hell you're doing. Ignorance is bliss.
See, now I've now established that I'm in fact a tactical genius.
Right.
So with our last battle report,
This is a bold claim to be said.
But no, you wait. No, you think about this, right? And I said Immortals with the Gauss blasters.
Yes.
And the juggly guy was meta.
And it's come out.
And it's come out with one one LVO with 2 units on it.
Hey!
So whoever it was obviously saw that video and he's onto something.
That's it. So, we aren't the meta. We create the meta. We don't follow the meta. We make the meta here.
This is just a blind lucky guess, but
no,
could well be.
Could well be. Yeah. Flanking errants.
This could be the
meta.
Be
the meta.
Yeah, exactly.
Frankly, we don't know. So, but that's it. That's deployment. So at this point, normally we would find out who was going to go first. But Simon found out that was praying involved with his army. So you are going to kneel and pray for the blessing of the lady, which will give you a 6-up ward save.
Yeah.
6-up ward save against regular attacks, and a 5-up against attacks that are strength 5 or higher.
Is that just for the knights or for the mob as well?
It's just for the knights. I will double check. But traditionally, peasants are not worthy of the blessing of the lady.
Might be a peasant meta. I'm going to discover a peasant meta.
Oh, there's absolutely a peasant meta. Oh yeah. You can take like you take 100 of those guys. It's 400 points.
No, then I'd be like you. No, not. No.
Well, we'll see. Simon, whether you want to or not, this channel's getting 100 peasants, so you better be ready for it. All right. So I will be going first as the Orcs and Goblins. So let me get some dice together, do some measuring, and then we'll move some units. And here we have the Orc and Goblins after their move. And basically, I went forward. I don't worry about it too much. I know the Bretonnians might be able to get some incredible charges on me. We'll have to see. But I thought this is what the Orcs and Goblins would do. They'd go forward, and if they all die, well, there's always more Orcs and Goblins. So we've moved forward. I've marched with these fast cavalry over here. So they went 18 inches. They're really fast. Straight away, I was like, wow. That's faster than 40k movement, which is pretty big. And then these orcs just march forward. March. The only people that didn't march were these guys, which just went 4 inches because I was hoping they'd be able to shoot. But short bows are very short range.
Yeah, they are that.
So there we go. And then these fast cav marched over here, and they won't be able to shoot either because all the wolf riders have got bows, but they can move and shoot, but they can't march and shoot. By the way, if I've totally got that wrong, and any other rules that I'm inevitably going to get wrong in this game, let us know down in the comments. But I checked, it's quick shot, which says it can move and shoot, and it doesn't have the penalty for doing so, and it can fire and shoot, stand and shoot at any distance, but it doesn't say anything about being able to march and shoot with them. So there we go. I think march and shoot comes under another. I think that comes under another rule, which is actually called move and shoot, which is a bit confusing. But there we go. So point is that the only shooting that's all my movement. Magic. It turns just to let you guys know what we ended up going for. This goblin here has got Vindictive Glare because it felt like a very goblin spell. He wasn't quite in range though. And then this orc guy here has got Fist of Gork or possibly Mork, and he's got Here We Go. And then your mage went for the Curse of Arrow Attraction to help the bowman out, and you went for Fireball. You didn't care what it did, you just wanted Fireball. So that's what we've gone for. So there's no magic or anything that's going to be taking place this time because none of my spells are in range. In fact, there's only one shot I need to do. It is the Bolt Thrower! And I'm going to shoot a Bolt Thrower into your Knights Errant.
Fair enough.
Now, it's at least a 48 inch range, so I'm definitely in range. That's not a problem. But I need to roll to hit. And I have a ballistic skill of 3 on a goblin, and I'm firing at long range. So that's -1 to hit. So I will be hitting you on a 5. I have not hit you.
That makes a change.
Where's my bot action look? And that is the end of my Orc and Goblin turn 1. That's pretty quick.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go over to the Bretonnians, and we'll see how many 26-inch charges Simon wants to try and make. Let's see what we've got going on here. We're back with Bretonnians, turn 1. The flower of Bretonia, the chivalrous knights, after praying to their lady, have remounted their horses and have marched forth. That's what we're going for. Turns out that you weren't in charge range because it's not 2d6 added together. Yeah. It's 2d6 pick the highest. The Swift Stride lets you add another d6 on top of that, which is good to know. Which is kind of cool. So, you're not doing any charges a turn.
I can't make any.
No, but you have done your movement.
Yes.
Which is brilliant. So, do you want to do some magic?
Yes.
Now, do you want to do the Curse of Arrow Attraction?
Yes.
You can put that on one of my units, and your bowman will get a...
I'll put it on those buggers.
Put it on those buggers. All right. So, you need to roll a 7+, but you get to add +2 to this because you're a level 2 wizard. First spell. He's gone and done it, so it's a 12. I have 1 Dispel available, but I'm not... because this guy won't be in range of it. Although you can dispel as many... You can dispel as many times as you want. Because you can have a level 4 wizard who can just keep dispelling, but the more you dispel, the more you risk misdispelling, miscasting, being outclassed in the arts. So my level 1 wizard's going to give it a go. So you rolled a double 5.
Yes.
I need to roll a 5 and a 6.
Yes.
Because I have to beat it, not match it.
So I'm level 2, you're level 1.
Yes. So if I roll a 5, so I need to roll double 6.
Yes.
Double 6, baby! No. So that goes off. So these are now, the arrows are attracted to them. They're like, come here. Okay. Cupid's arrows. There we go. So now you want to do 5 all. You want to 5 all then?
Yes.
Okay. Roll 2d6. I'll add your level to it. You need to get an 8. So at least 6 on the dice.
Oh.
Timber. There we go. Oh, it's always fallen over. The magical winds have blown it down. So you've gone for an 8, which becomes a 10. So now I need to try and dispel this, and I need a 9.
Yes. No, you need a 10.
I need a 10, because I'm always a level behind you. Because I need to beat you as well. So I need a 10. He's got the power scroll, so he could... My guy, this doesn't help me. So let's see if we can do it. Ah! Yes!
Started already.
Yes! The might of Gork, or possibly Mork, has swatted that fireball away. There we go. My little goblin shaving. You know, he's just clearing his throat the first time. It was like oogie boogie, oogie boogie, oogie boogie, ah! And then he stops the spell. There we are. My first dispel, Simon. My first dispel.
I'm surprised you didn't do it on the first one, to be fair.
I didn't make it. I didn't make it. Okay, shooting arrows
into them.
So you're doing the 10 peasant bowmen here who are on the hill. So every single one of them can shoot.
Yeah.
10 shots. You didn't move.
Yeah.
But you're firing at long range.
Yeah.
So you'll be hitting on 5s.
Right, okay. And I re-roll in
1s. It's like using guard conscripts.
Please just 1 shot each.
Yes.
Like rapid fire bows.
No. There are some weapons that get multiple shots, but not these ones. Ooh! Got a re-roll.
That's quite good shooting.
And some good shooting. Okay, sadly not. And then your strength 3 on a longbow versus toughness 3 of a goblin, so 4s. That's 3. All right, let me grab a dice, or 3 even. So I have light armor and shields, so I'll be on a 5-up save. Not in the tray. So 2 gobbos will die. There you go. And not a bad volley. There we are. And then we've got the next unit of bowmen. Now, these have moved.
Yep.
And they're not on a hill.
Yep.
So you get the front rank, and then you get half of the second rank, rounding up. So you get 8.
Yep. 6s.
These will be 6s to hit. None, sadly. That's much more like your shooting.
No, not a single one.
Not a single one. So that spell didn't do much, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But we know this now.
Yes.
We know this now. This is important. We're just learning. Fireball, I think, would have been much better, but unfortunately, I dispelled it. But it goes to show, so there is a theory, fourth wall break for a moment. Yeah. There's a theory right now that you always want a level 4, because you saw, like, just by being 1 level higher than me, how much better it was. But there is also a theory that you can overwhelm a level 4 with level 1s, because every time that level 4 goes to dispel, there's a chance that they misdispel.
Which is a double 1.
It's double 1. Or they can get, like, outclassed in the arts and all sorts of things.
Yeah.
And if that starts happening, you're in trouble. Also, your level 4 can only be in one place.
Yeah.
Whereas you can have level 1 spread out across your whole army. And dispelling is like, it's not infinite range anymore.
How about level 2s?
Level 2s, I think, are pretty solid. I think are pretty solid. But yeah, generally people are saying it's level 4 or bust. I think there's some good quantity versus quality arguments to be made. But anyway.
That's not like you. Jesus, what?
Every damn unit will have a level 1 shaving in it.
Let me just grab a seat with the shock of you saying quantity. Oh, hang on. Oh, Jesus.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, God, I'm feeling faint.
All right. Sarcasm aside. First turn, first bar round. 2 dead goblins.
Yeah.
Not so bad.
Like bolt action.
No one's been at... Well, I think turn 2, everyone's going to die.
Yeah.
But speaking of which, shall we head over to turn 2?
Yes.
Orc and Goblin movement, turn 2 completed. Fast Cav stayed still, ready to flee against the impetuous...
Not very fast.
It was fast. Flee against the impetuous knights if they go for them. Bowmen stayed still. Trolls passed their stupidity test and moved forward. Gobbos weren't in charge range because their maximum charge is 10 inches because they've got a move of 4. 2d6 pick the highest for the charge, means maximum 10, so no impetuous for them. Night Gobbos just moved up there, kind of hoping that these guys will hold and the Night Gobbos can swing in. Squigs move forward just a little bit. They're just chilling. Again, ready for counter charging play. Orc mob, I reckon they can hack it. I reckon they're pretty good. So what we did is we threw the Wolf Riders forward I'm not sure if this is a good idea, but we threw the Wolf Riders forward, try and force the Knights, the Bretonnian Impetuous Knights, to charge them. I'm probably going to flee with them when that happens, and then I'm going to, even if they redirect them to me, or I'm going to hit them in the flank. That's the plan. Or you blow through me and carry on to that unit, and it all goes really badly. Or you hold. Or you hold.
I'll still have to do a charge test.
You could do an impetuous, pass it, and then you could potentially hold. But who knows? So there's still no combat this time for the Orcs, but we don't have a lot of cavalry and stuff, so it kind of makes sense that it's taken until sort of turn 3 before the ranks start clashing. We'll see. In terms of potential mistakes that I've made, just thinking out loud, I probably could have considered keeping the trolls back and then using them for flank stuff, but they were kind of getting in the way, so I thought just throw them forward to see what happens. And then likewise, I'm hoping that I can kind of stop you. And then likewise over here, I'm not sure if it would have been better to just stay back and force the knights to try and charge over here. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping that this works out. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Right now, I'm trying to be a bit sneaky and cunning, but also brutal. There we go. So that's my movement. We need to do magic. I'm going to do a vindictive glare over here. I'm going to vindictively glare your...
What does that do?
It's like a 1 strength 7 hit.
Fair enough.
8 minus 2 though.
Okay.
So I'm going to vindictively glare them.
Right.
I pass just. I need an 8. Oh, I don't pass. I'll just double check. I might need a 7. I'll double check quickly. Damn you, level 1 mage! I don't pass. You need an 8 to vindictively glare at somebody, and I didn't. I rolled a 7. So there we are. That's my magic there. Here we go. Not in play. Fist of Gork, I think, is when you're in combat. Yeah, place a large 5 relatively, so that is center, holds directly over the center of a unit the caster is engaged in combat with. There you go. So no, I can't do it yet. I'm not engaged in combat with you. So we go to shooting. So we've got some short bows. All right. So we've got 5 short bows from here into your knights errant. We're going to shoot you.
Okay.
Can you check if we're within 9 inches, please?
Yes, easily.
Okay. So I will have the... I don't have the penalty for moving and shooting because I'm a short bow. And I'm within half range. So I'm hitting on force.
Right.
Nice. Now, Simon, I'm going to ask you to check your arcane tome and check the toughness of a knight errant. I believe it's toughness 3. So I'm going to roll my wound dice whilst you check that, so we're not slowing things down too much. So I either got 1 or 2 wounds.
1 or 2.
1 or 2.
Okay, let's have a look.
We'll just put those over there.
They'll be under...
I'll put those there for Simon there, and I'm going to basically, whilst he's checking that, I'm going to do basically the same thing again, but I'm going to do it...
What do you want, the toughness?
Just toughness.
12. 3.
Oh my god. All right, toughness 3. So you've got 2 saves to make, 3 up. You lose a knight.
Do I have my ward?
Ah, you have a ward save. 6 at ward save. Ah! The blessing of the lady, yes! I love it.
The blessing of the bullshit dice.
Blessing of the bullshit dice. Can that blessing continue again? 5 more short bows. Now, I'm shooting over cover, long range, but I haven't moved, so it'll be 6s. No, nothing for me.
Shooting over cover, are you thinking of bolt action, or is that a thing?
No, it's the thing. Partially obscured by cover, fully obscured by cover. You're definitely obscured there, so there's no issue. Then I've got the bolt thrower. Bolt thrower is going to go for the knights.
A nice big target you go through 5.
Well, you've got 3 ranks of knights, so I kind of want to go for them. No.
Well, I'll teach you.
I don't hit. I wonder. I'll double check. I wonder if that's misfire.
Oh, there's a misfire.
I'll check. I'll put it next to there. We'll check off camera and we'll come back to it in a moment. We'll come back once we've done the rest of it. But we've got some short bows here now. So we've got 2 ranks. We've got 9 on the front rank, and we've got 10 on the second rank. So that'll be 9 plus 5, which will be 14 shots. So we've got 5, 10, and we've got 14. There we go. I don't believe that my goblin boss in the night goblin unit gets an extra ballistic skill, because they're just a generic night goblin unit, which sometimes they get spears and stuff. So some champions get extra ballistic skill, and in this case I don't think he does. So I'd be long range, but I've stayed still, and I'm going to put everything into your knights. We'll just double check I'm in an 18-inch range over here. I may or may not be. No. Nope. So men at arms it is.
I've set. Might be jibbing you there.
No, I think I'm just out. I think you're out by an inch. So into the men at arms. So hitting on 5s for long range. There we are. I probably could have moved. I just realised a quick shot. I probably could have moved and shot with them, but I don't think I wanted to move forward with them, so it's okay. And then wounding on 4s. Hey, not bad. Come on, 4 wounds. Like, you've got light armor and shield, so this is 4 5-ups. And you've passed 1. You don't get a blessing of the lady on peasants, so you've lost 3. You've lost 3 of your human goblins. And I'm not being disparaging to the peasants. That is just their stat line, essentially. I think that is all of my shooting. I haven't got any combat, so that's quick. I think turn 2 Bretonia is going to be wild. So we're going to go over to that now. Simon, think about what you're going to do with charges, and then we'll get those on camera. Simon, you have to make some impetuous tests. Firstly, over here.
They're charging anyway.
They're charging anyway?
Yes.
Okay, roll your dice. Roll your dice.
Right, yeah. Oh.
There we go. Do you not like it on the angle?
No.
It's the angle mess with it. I was trying to be nice and bring it close to you. That's a 6 and a 5. So you pick the 6 and then you add. You've got Swift Stride, so you add another D6 to it. 5. So you can go 11 inches plus your charge 19 inches. So I'm going to flee.
Okay.
I'm going to flee. So I roll 2d6 and add my move. And I'm also Swift Stride. So I go 7 inches plus... That might be off the board. So I'm going to go 7 inches plus my move of like 9, I think it is. I'll double check the fleeing rules. It might just be I move back 2d6. It might be that I move off. So I'm not quite off the board.
Actually, you might be. You are off.
So I will be off. So we'll double. So I fled there. We'll double check the flee rules on that, and we'll come back in a moment. Where else are you charging? Okay, I will choose to hold. Do you want to roll your charge? So 2d6, pick the highest. So you choose 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8. Are you in? Yes. So you just move them in. And we discussed off camera, Simon is, his pole arms are being used as halberds. Because if he's charging, there's no point in having spears.
Can you choose every turn, can you?
You can't choose until you're out of combat.
Right, fair enough.
So you're halberds until you're done now. It's too difficult to change in the heat of battle. Where else are you charging?
That's it.
Impetuous test then, please. 1 to 3, you are impetuous. You are impetuous. You must charge. You have no choice. It's so good. So I will flee. That's my reaction. So you go 6 and you roll Swift Stride. So you're going 12. Oh dear. So 12 plus 8 is 20. It's a big charge, that. It's a big charge. So I flee 2d6. So 5 plus my Swift Stride. 4 is 9. So I will flee. Again, we'll check if we add movement stuff onto this, but that's my flee reaction over here. Yeah. Now, we'll double check how this works. And we'll check about redirecting, because you might want to redirect into the Orc boys.
Yes.
And then we'll be back in a moment. So we've double checked it. Turns out the flee move is a unique kind of move. You don't add your movement characteristic or anything like that. So no Swift Stride. So I roll a double 1 over here. So they're fucked.
The lady with it.
We still haven't rolled a combat dice yet, so they easily. So they move back 2 inches. And your knights, do you want to put your...
So it was 19 minus 1, so it's 18.
So you just hit them.
Smash into them.
You smash into them. So that was unfortunate there. So those gobbos are going to be dead. So just put like your first horse there and the rest of the lance behind that there. They come galloping. Well, of course they do. These guys are Bretonnians. They do dressage. Dressage, don't they? They're just galloping, steeplechasing, exactly. So they are dead, but they're only goblins. Now over here... again, we went back and checked the footage, so that's just an 8. Now you can choose to cut them down.
Yes.
Or you can try and redirect. Now, if you want to redirect, you're going to have to pass a leadership test in order to do so, or you're going to have to go after them. The reason Simon wants to redirect is because right now he can use the command range of his general. Yeah, it will be. You'll be easily in command range there.
Yes.
Because you're mounted, so you get bonuses to it. So you'll be able to easily use the leadership there to go for the redirect. But when he gets over here and he wants to do his leadership test to reform, it'll be on like leadership 7 at best for like a knight errant. So that's not. So if he could easily fail that, at which point his knights are going to be stuck out there, and that's going to be not ideal because that's going to be a turn where you're not going to.
Yeah.
You're just going to be stuck out.
And also, let's go charging into Orcs.
Anyway, charging into Orcs. Okay. Yeah, you mean that just makes sense. You'd rather go for the bigger target.
Yeah.
Of course. So, leadership test. Leadership 9, I believe.
Or less, yeah.
Leadership 9 or less. So you're fine. There you go. So the Gobos will just feature. Can you move me 8 inches back to here? Don't worry about them almost facing the wrong way. I mean, they can do, but they will. Being fast cavalry, they can just do all the reforms that they want and everything for free. So that's fine. Pardon me. And then you've got to make... Now you've still got your like 20-inch charger pick, it's like a 6/6. So now you just go slamming straight into the front rank over here.
Have it.
And that's it. How about you, sir? That's a much more... See, your knights out, you're trying to earn your spurs. There's no way you'd earn knighthood for cutting down some, like 5 goblins. What, 1 goblin each? It's not really very honourable, is it? But going after the Orcs and breaking them, well, surely the lady would approve.
He's gone charging into a troll, to be fair to them.
They just believe in what their lord is telling them. Okay, so that's your movement. We'll come back to...
I've still got other movement.
Oh, you've got the movement? Yes, indeed. Do you want to do all that and then we'll come back with the shooting?
Yes.
Okay, you have done the rest of your movement, Simon. Did anything move?
They scooted up.
They marched and...
They advanced.
They marched.
Yes. They didn't march, they just moved.
Just moved. And they just stayed still.
Yes, the chivalrous Baron went, yeah, no, I'm just going to stay here.
Okay, fair enough. And you didn't choose to reform over here after you cut me down?
No, because I can just...
You're going to go around here anyway.
It's easy enough.
Fine. So now we get to your shooting. Speaking of shooting, I double-checked bolt throwers, and they don't have a misfire table. Maybe I'm missing it, missing the misfire. But let us know down in the comment section. But if not, that is interesting about bolt throwers because it means that their simple design makes them more reliable than things like cannons and stuff, which will do a lot more damage but could just blow up. Interesting. But stone throwers have got one. So yeah. Anyway, where are we shooting then?
We're going to attract arrows into your shooters.
Shooter on shooter.
Yeah.
Or twanger on twanger. Okay. That's only a 9. I will go for an attempt to dispel.
Yes. You dispel?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. The Goblin Shaman!
Fireball now.
Fireball, baby. Here we go. Pass on a 9 again.
Yes.
Not stopped because I need to beat you, not match you. So I take 2d6, strength 4 hits. So I take 5 hits and I need to wound me on 3s. Oh, that's not great. So just 1. 2. 2. No AP, no light armor, 2 dead.
Fair enough. There we go. That's a start. And they're going to shoot them.
And then the arrow men are going to shoot them. Now, they will be able to shoot me no problem. They are going to struggle because you can't shoot over and you can't, and the wood blocks line of sight. So I think you can probably get, should we say 5 in? Oh, I suppose you could. No, you're probably all right. Yeah.
I did.
You checked it? You checked? Well, that's fine. If you checked it, you've checked it. That's all right. So no problems then. So who's shooting first?
We'll do them all at the same time. They're all going to be hitting on the same, aren't they?
5s?
Yeah. That's right, isn't it?
No, these ones will be getting benefit of cover from the forest. So the first 10 will be hitting on 5s. That's 3 hits. And then wounding on 4s. 1 dead.
Is there no save?
No, I'm just night goblins.
And
these will be 6s because of the partially obscured by the terrain.
fair enough.
So nothing there.
It's very bolt action. That.
Well, it's funny, isn't it?
By the same design.
Yeah. All right, so that's what you're shooting.
Yes.
Combat.
Yes.
We're finally there. Where do you want to start? There's no interruption or anything. It's just where do you prefer?
Well, do we have to do initiative, or is that not on the chart?
So you have charged.
Yeah.
So both of your units have got +3 initiative.
Right,
So you're definitely...
Let's do the...
Even with my +1 initiative for having spears,
Yeah.
I'm initiative 4 at best. Right, I mean, I think I might be initiative 2, I don't know.
So, the lances.
Okay, so the lances.
6.
6, because you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that can fight. One guy is a champion, so that's 6 lance attacks. Hitting on 4, because you're weapon skill 3 versus my weapon skill 3. That's 4 hits. That's good. Now, I believe you are wounding on 3s, because you're strength 3.
Yeah.
+2 for the lance, and I'm +4 being an orc. Okay, so 2 have gone through. Now, it's AP -2. I only have a 5 up save, so it's 2 dead orcs.
Nice.
There we are. 2 dead orcs have been crushed, been pierced through the heart, and you've got 5 horses. These are hitting on 4s, winning on 5s.
So it's only 4 because that one doesn't count.
But you've got 5 horses. 6 in the lance.
Oh, right, well, I've missed an attack on the...
You haven't.
Haven't I?
You did 6 attacks, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
So 5.
5 horsey attacks. 2 hits. Strength 3, toughness 3. Toughness 4, sorry. No wounds. Alright, so you've killed 2.
That was a bit pants.
You don't need... See, you're coming at this from a 40k perspective. I probably won't do much damage back to you.
Yeah.
So we'll see. So, no, we resolved the combat.
Oh, do we? Oh,
yeah, we resolved. So we fight over here, then we fight over... I think so.
Fine, yeah,
then we resolve one combat at a time. That's how we'll do it.
Yeah.
So I've lost 2 guys there.
Yeah.
So now that's... Instead of 9 attacks from my spear, 10 attacks because my champion, I'll have 8. So I have 8 spears coming back at you.
You'll have 9, won't you? Champion's got 2.
You killed 2 guys. So I had 10 attacks because I don't count the shaman. He's going to go separate.
Ah, right. Fair
so
enough.
-2. Yeah. So I have 8 attacks. I'm hitting you on 4s. I have hit you 3 times. And... choppers I don't think comes into play because I didn't charge.
Yeah.
So I'm strength... I think I'm strength 3 as an orc. Let's just double check. Yep, only strength 3 orcs in Old World. We're tough, but we're about strong as a man. We're a bit tougher than a man. So 3 hits. Your toughness 3, so force to wound. Oh, bloody hell. Not in the tray. No wounds.
Aha.
My God, sir. And then I have the shaman. Whilst you've got the book there, would you be able to check the shaman rules? He's not very fighty. He's all right.
No, I'm just going back to the 90s electro band.
Oh, okay. That's before me, I think.
Right. Oh, is he a weird knob or a weird boy?
He's the lesser one.
He's got 1 attack.
Misses.
Oh, well,
That's easy. It was a magical attack, though, so I haven't killed any of you.
Yeah.
So now we need to resolve the combat.
Ooh, run away.
We'll find out. So, you killed 2.
Yeah.
And you have a banner.
Yes.
And you have...
I've got a guy with a trumpet.
That doesn't matter yet.
Right, it should do.
Doesn't matter yet.
It's really bad.
Are you close order? Knights Errant. It's on your special rules.
Nope.
What?
Actually, I am...
You are close order.
He's close order, yes.
So you get another bonus for close order.
Yeah.
And you get a rank bonus as well.
Yeah.
So you get 5.
Yeah.
All right. I am close order, I believe, on Orc. Just check on Orc Boys. So that should give me 1. Yeah. And I should get 2 rank bonuses as well. And...
Oh, there's something in there called the Hell Cannon.
It's pretty chonky.
Oh.
And I've got a banner too. So I think... I didn't kill anyone though. So I think I have lost the combat by 1.
Close order, yes.
Read all my rules, special rules out for me.
Choppers, close order, ignore goblin panic, impetuous, warband.
Warband just helps my leadership. So, you have won the combat by 1.
Whee!
Whee! You only killed 2 guys and you won the combat. So, I need to do a break test. Now, my basic leadership is...
2.
I think it's 7 with a knob. With warband, it should be... I should be...
Orc boy 6, boss 7.
So 7. With warband, I should be leadership 9. passed.
Right.
And I've passed my unmodified,
Yeah.
and I've passed my modified. My modified leadership, because you won by 1,
Yeah.
would have put me on to leadership 8.
Right.
So that's, you might have got 2 rank bonuses, but either way, I've still passed.
Yeah.
So what happens is, I give ground.
Yeah.
So, I just go back 2 inches.
Right.
You force me back. That's it.
Does that mean you can charge me now?
I would charge you next time, yeah.
So that's just quite advantageous, that.
Giving ground is good. Let me tell you how bad let me tell you how good giving ground is. Dwarves, people are going about how fucked dwarves are. I think dwarves are an amazing position because your basic archers and gunners come with armor and shields.
Yeah.
So someone charges into you, you give ground because you're like leadership 9,
Yeah.
and then you shoot them in the face. But as you can see, I don't do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, yeah.
This is not 40k where that would 5 world eaters go in and just like delete 20 guys. You are basically teenagers on horses.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're not going to do a huge amount of damage. But what the thing you have done is you've stopped me from being able to charge into them, and I'd have a great time into them.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. Now we go to over here. The next combat. So you have got halberds. So you have 6 attacks from your men-at-arms.
Yeah.
Now, your weapon skill is 2.
Yeah.
I believe my troll has a higher weapon skill than that. So you'll be hitting on 5s. But I don't think I'm weapon skill 5. So you'll be hitting me on 5s with your peasants. 2 hits.
Yeah.
Simon's like, maybe this mass peasant thing isn't so good. Strength 4 plus 4 because you're using halberds. Hey! You are AP minus 1.
Yeah.
And your armor bane when you roll 6s to wound, so you're AP minus 2.
Yeah.
That cuts through my calloused skin.
Yeah.
But I do have a 5 plus regeneration.
Right.
So I pass 1, so I take 1 wound.
Fair enough.
So I have got 3 wounds left because that is my river troll.
Yeah.
I need to fight you back now.
Okay.
I don't know what I do. Can you check the book, please?
I'm like a fucking librarian here.
It's the first game, Simon.
Jesus.
Look, I'm doing all the filming. You can do the bloody
That's
bookkeeping.
your job.
It's your job as well.
Trying out loud. Right, what we're looking for.
A noble on the filming, a peasant on the book reading. So you're looking for troll mobs.
Troll mobs, right, yeah. It has. Which one is this? A river troll?
It's a river troll.
3 attacks.
Weapon skill?
3.
Hitting you on 3s. 2 hits. And
Strength is double.
what? Strength 6. So
Strength 5.
so that's still wounding on 2s. You times 3. 1 wound. What's the any AP on the weapons?
Armor bane, close order, fear, flammable, regeneration, stupidity.
Okay. So no. So 1 save for you. 5 up. Nope. And then I'm going to vomit on you.
Nice.
So that's at the bottom of the whole in the addendum. So how does this work?
Make one of his attack. Troll vomit, combat, strength 3, AP minus 2.
I think I automatically hit. I think it's you take a hit. You don't roll to hit.
Hits automatically, yes.
Yes. So strength 3 hits. Is it armor bane? Did you say?
No, it's minus 2.
So I kill 1 more guy. So I squash 1, and I vom on 1. Brilliant. So you lost 2. So then we resolve the combat over here. So you killed none.
Yeah.
And I killed 2.
Yes.
But you have a banner.
Yeah.
And you have 2 ranks.
Yes.
So you win by 1.
Ooh.
I believe. And you're probably close order.
Yes.
So I think my troll is close order as well. So I think we both get close order. So 2 close order for me.
Men at arms, aren't they?
Yes.
Close order, horde, levies, peasantry, shield wall. What's shield wall do?
It means that when you, instead of falling back in good order the first time, you can just give ground, like over here.
You are close order.
So I've got 2 kills. What's my... I don't have any ranks, it's fine. So I get 3 for close order and killing 2 guys. You didn't kill anyone, but you've got 2 ranks and a banner and close order. So you win by 1. So I didn't take a leadership test,
Hey!
but I will. So you're going to win through what's called that's static combat res.
Right.
That's the term for it. So I need a leadership of my goblin war boss, please, because I will be using his command leadership for this.
Goblin war boss.
Because he's here and he's a general, so he'll be handily in range there. Night Goblin bosses, you've just gone past it.
Night Goblin boss. Leadership 6. No, that's a... Yeah, is he a war boss or a big boss?
He's a war boss.
6.
It's not ideal. So leadership 6, -1.
Yeah.
So I've got leadership 5. Nope. So that is a flea.
Oi!
That's a full-blown flea.
My little peasants have made a troll flea.
You better troll flea.
That's ridiculous.
Oh no, because you're swarming over it. It's like trying to kill them, and then it's like they're stabbing it and jabbing it. It's like
Fair enough.
So, and you did a wound to me as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So I definitely.
Does that count the wound?
Yeah. Even though you don't kill anyone, it counts the wound.
Right.
In fact, you did 2 wounds to me.
Yeah.
Because regeneration, I stopped taking the wound, but I keep the damage for combat res.
Right. Okay.
So because you did hurt me, I just my nip.
Definitely Foxtrot Oscar then.
So I'm definitely running away. So flea move. Oh dear. I think you have to roll 2d6 and beat that.
Come on.
Or you can test to restrain. Yes. So what's going to happen is I'm going to flee 4 inches. So 4 inches, which will bring me back to here. And then you're going to cut me down. And I think that's just where you end up, because you've cut me down. I'm not sure you overspill into another unit. We'll double check, but I think you have overrun, and then you have successfully got me. But we can resolve that afterwards, and if we need to do a bit more combat, we can look at that. But I think that is the combat, sir. So going well.
That was kind of well, I wasn't expecting to kill the troll, to be fair.
You weren't?
No.
Well, you didn't kill the troll, you ran it down.
He's dead.
He's dead as shit.
Yeah.
He's goners. Well, lone trolls really aren't that scary. I was
expecting more from him, in all fairness.
Well, they're only like 40 points. They're not that expensive.
Yeah.
Most goblin stuff, even the big stuff, isn't that? Is it like whatevs, you know? All right. So that is that. I don't think we needed to worry about fear. Trolls used to cause fear, but I don't think we need to worry about it because you outnumber me. So I think we're all right there. We're muddling through it. So we go over to the Orc and Goblin turn 3, 4, and now it's time for me to do some charges, and I'm ready. I'm ready for the charges. All right, Orc and Goblin turn 3. Let's go for some charges. Firstly, we are going to declare a charge from here into the Knights Errant. So I can't fail that charge, so that's fine. But we will strike at initiative because the charge wasn't over 3 inches. Then we've got the squigs going into the peasants. So let's see if we can make that charge. 2d6 pick the highest. Ooh, don't think I'm going to make it. No, just only got a 6. There.
Keep rolling like this, I'm going to enjoy this game for a change.
Well, maybe. So I think I just moved my move forward. So yeah, I'm just going to end up like that. And then I'm going to do a leadership test on the troll. See if I can march. I can march. I'm using the command radius of the Night Gobbo. And he is just going to march right in front of your guys there to block them. And then I'm going to charge my goblins here into your front, which I have done easily. I have to tell you what, we'll have to sort that out in a second with the movement tray. In fact, Simon, just lift the corner of that up slightly just so I can get that under. There we go, no problem. And then I have to go there before I touch my unit, that's fine. And then we're going to go for a charge into here. 6 plus 4, pick the highest. There we go, no problem. It's hot peasant on gobbo action. Hey, oh my god, a giant chimera has turned up. It's a demon from the warp, or from the chaos wastes even. There we are. There we go. These guys will stay, and they are going to shoot the bollocks out of those Knights of the Realm, hopefully. I think that is... Oh, I think that's that over there. I need to make a rally test on my Gobbo Wolf Riders. No, so they're going to continue to flee 6 inches, which will get them to about there. There we go. That's all right. They'll get a few more chances to rally. So that is all of my movement. Pretty quick. Ah, cutie pie. There we go. Shall we do some... Oh, so adorable.
There you go.
This is your first appearance on an Old World Battle Point, isn't it, Kylo? All right. Well, we might need to get you to go down for us doing some shooting and stuff. I don't know if I can get line of sight. And also, I'm worried about a land spiking in the bottom. So
Well, that'll only happen once, won't it?
that is true. So, shall we do some shooting? So, we're going to go for the bolt thrower into the peasants, because I'm on a hill. So, I think I'm in half range now. So, we're going to go for a hit, 4 to hit. Here we go. No! Damn it!
Like a bolt action sniper.
It's very much like a bolt action sniper. And I'm going to fire... Oh, Vindictive Glare. Okay, come on, you. There we are. Good girl. Vindictive Glare into here. That goes off. Because I need an 8. And I've got 7. So you get to dispel it. 2d6, adding 2. You have dispelled it on a 9. Because you're level 2. So I don't Vindictively Glare at you. I'm going to see... I think I'm going to do Here We Go here. Because I think it gives me some bonuses. I will pass that. And you can't dispel it because you can't see me. You're not in range of me. And in combat, I'll do Blast of Gork. Which I think is going to fucking splat a lot of people. But continuing on shooting... I think Here We Go is meant to be in the movement phase. So slightly out of sequence, but it's fine. Shooting in the face.
Yep.
So we've got now, we've got 9 on the front rank and we've got 8 on the back rank. So we get 13. So that's 5, 10, 13. All right. Hit on 4s now. I'm in no cover. Point blank range. Here we go. Cut them down, boys. Okay. It doesn't seem great. Oh, no, it's okay. It's about average. Force to wound. Just double check your Knights of the Realm aren't toughness 4. Doesn't matter. I absolutely... Jesus Christ.
This is the way you roll in this game. This is the only one we're playing.
Oh, my God. Horrendous. No wounds. That could have been potentially devastating, but... Absolutely. Just out of curious, it's Knight of the Realms mounted, so I think it's the next page. Maybe one more. There you go, some of these Knights Errant.
Yeah, toughness 3.
So I would have been reading on 4s, and then I roll all nothing. Oh well, it is what it is. Can't expect bows to do much. Not unless they're the fabulous longbow, yes. I will get to stand and shoot and stuff as well, so it should be okay. We'll get a couple of chances there. Combat! We're going to go over here first. I've charged you twice. So... that charge will be actually initiative.
Yeah.
That charge will be first. Okay. So I need my Night Goblin War Boss.
Why is that at initiative?
Because I did not charge over 3 inches.
Ah, right, okay.
So I believe that's the rule.
So that'll be initiative.
That's initiative as well.
Cool.
So, but you won't get a charge bonus. So, can you get the rules for the Night Goblin War Boss up, please? You need a bit of bookkeeping here. I need the Goblin War Boss, and I need the rules for the Battle Axe of the Last War. Now, once we've checked this, we'll be all right.
Goblin War Boss.
Night Goblin War Boss. There you go. I think it's there.
That's quick head.
Ah.
Night Goblin Mobs. Goblin Mobs. Orc Mobs. Black Orc Mobs.
We're getting there. Here we go.
Right.
The attacks, please. Just this whole profile.
Right, 4 attacks.
Cool.
Weapon skill 5.
Cool.
What's your
Strength.
Strength 4.
And then go to the back of the Goblin bit. The back of the Orc and Goblin army entry. And that's where you'll find the magic items. And I need to know what the Battle Axe of the Last War does. It's the top Orc and Goblin item. Magical item.
So strength +2, AP -2, extra attacks D6, magical attacks, requires 2 hands, strikes last.
So strikes last means I strike at initiative 1 because I charged and I'm in the flank. I get +4 to that. So I'm initiative 5 still.
Right.
So strikes last is not actually striking last, unless you're in a protracted combat. It's because it's carried over from. It's like strikes first isn't actually striking.
Possibly strikes last.
Possibly strikes last. So it was plus d6 attacks, I believe you said.
Hang on a second.
4.
4, yeah. Apparently, if you roll 6, you lose the extra attacks plus d6 special roll at the end of the combat phase.
But I didn't, so that's okay. So I will be hitting you on 2s because my weapon skill is 5.
Yeah.
And your skill is 2, so I'm 2 plus 1.
Yeah.
So I'm double plus 1, I should say. So they all hit. And then my strength is 6. So I'm wounding you on 2s as well.
Yeah.
Those 3 fail. Now, AP minus 2 means it's going to go straight through your armor. So you, the Night Goblin War Boss, cuts down a rank of peasants single-handed. Okay. We then got the regular Night Goblins where we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Plus a champion. Because I charged, I don't get to use my spears. I'm hitting you on 4s, wounding you on 4s. Brilliant. No, that's fine. So then we now strike at the same time over here. So I'll go first, but anyone that I kill, you'll still get to... Oh, no.
I'm on halberds.
You're on halberds?
Yes.
And you've lost a rank.
Yes.
So you're not striking.
I'm not striking.
You're not striking.
Fair enough.
Because you can't fight in 2 ranks. So I get to go first here, and it'll be 6... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 1 for the champion. So we have 6 attacks here. I'm still hitting like absolute shite. I haven't wounded you. Okay. So we will resolve this combat.
Yeah.
You've definitely lost.
Yeah, I would think so.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You've not got a rank bonus because I've charged you in the side.
Yeah.
So the only thing you have is a banner.
Yeah.
I have got... I've got...
You kill 5.
Close order.
Yeah.
Plus 2 ranks, so I've got 3.
Yeah.
Plus I've got 2 banners, is 5.
Yeah.
Plus I've got killing 5.
Right.
So you are very much on cannot pass. Roll it anyway just to see. You did not pass. Yeah. You failed your modified and your modified leadership. Even with the peasant vow, they're not going to be able to help you. So you full on fucking go. You go. So you roll 2d6, see how far you went away. Oh, it's not far. Come on, Gobbos. I'm going to choose to pursue with this unit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to restrain with this unit.
Okay.
So pursuing first. You roll a 5. It's a 3. And I'm not in the tray. Yay! So the peasants are cut down. And I will move 6 inches forward. I think I'll see my restrain. I think I actually... Oh no, because I've got warband and I've got extra ranks. I actually do successfully restrain there. So that's all right. So they will restrain and they're going to reform to face that way. And they're going to move 6 inches forward. So okay. We'll just put the 6 there next to them. And we'll redo all of that off camera when we go over to your turn. So now we go over here. Now, I believe that your knights errant are initiative 3. I don't remember if orcs are initiative 3 or initiative 2 now. Just basic ass fucking orcs.
Initiative 3.
So we fight at the same time. So whoever dies still fights.
Yeah.
So now, you didn't charge.
Yeah.
I think you still get to fight, but you don't get any bonuses for your lances.
Yeah.
So you're going to get 6 attacks, hitting on
horses.
Plus your horses. So we'll do you first. So you get 6 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 5s.
11 attacks.
You might as well do them all at the same time because yes.
Yeah, that's an average. And 4s.
5s, because I'm toughness 4 and your strength 3. And you don't have your lances now. So nothing. All right. Here we go, boys. Now is the chance. We've got 4 orcs and a boss on the front rank. I charge, so I don't get to use my spears. So we're hitting on 4s. Oh, here it comes. Here we go. I do get choppers now, so I'm extra AP on my attacks. Wounding on 4s, though. 1 wound. I'll double check I don't get the extra strength. I used to get strength. I'll double check. But that's at least 1 wound at AP -1. So roll a save.
5 up.
It'll be a 4 up. You're on a 3 up save. You're fine. You rolled a 4, right?
Yeah.
We'll go off camera, we'll double check choppers, and then we'll be back. Okay, so we checked. Choppers don't give you +1 strength anymore, but they do give you AP, but they also let you reroll a natural win roll of 1. I got 1-1, so I get to reroll that into a 6. So another 4-up save, please, Simon. And you are okay. So, comes down to no one kill. Oh, Shaman. I don't think I hit you. And weapon skill. I'm going to bet on weapon skill 3.
Weapon skill 3, yeah.
On an Orc Shaman.
Orc Shaman, sorry, I was looking at weapon skill. Weird boy.
I'm a basic one.
Yeah.
So no, I don't hit. Okay, so, hello, Carlo. So, we then come to combat resolution. So, no one killed anyone.
Yeah.
I have a banner, and you have a banner.
Yeah.
I have 2 ranks.
Yeah.
And I think you have 2 ranks. I think. We'll check the lance. If you and we're both close order as well.
So no one's won.
So I think it's a drawn combat. So I think both sides give ground. I think we separate and give ground.
Nice.
But I'll double check. It might be a protracted combat. But just double check the lance in terms of combat rank bonus.
Right, so a unit in lance formation can claim a rank bonus of +1 for each rank that contains enough models as determined by its troop type, which is
It's cavalry.
Right, so where do I find that then?
That will be in the main. So I don't think you get 1 for him. It just comes down to if you get those 2. So we'll check the main rules because I need to see what happens if we draw anyway. And then I think we just stay together. If no one gives ground, we just stay there. You have a musician, I have a musician, so that doesn't help either.
Yeah.
So I think it's either drawn combat or I'm going to 1 by 1. So we've double checked the rules regarding ranks and heavy cavalry, and we think we've got it right, but we would love chat, the comment section to let us know if we have done this the right way around, because we're very much learning this game. It says you get a rank bonus for the right number of models for that type of unit. Heavy cavalry have a unit strength of 2 per model. And you need a minimum of 4 models to get a rank. So we think that means is these 2 come to 4 and these guys come to 6, which would be enough for 2 ranks. If that's wrong, it would be that the reason why we feel that's the right way of doing it is if that's wrong, it would be kind of weird because you'd have to have a lance that was at least 4 deep in order to get 1 rank bonus. And the moment you lost 1 model, that rank bonus would go away. So we think we've got it right, but please let us know. As a result, it is a drawn combat and we stay locked in place. It's a protracted combat. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, frankly. And then over here off camera, we moved everyone forward. So they reformed, they pursued, cut down the men at arms. Having a good time. So that is turn 3 for the Orcs and Gobbos. We'll go over to... I forgot to... I'm going to do it now.
What?
I need to do my Spell of Doom on you.
Yeah.
My Spell of Doom. Now, fortunately, as we've done all the combat, it makes a difference.
Yeah.
Because no one's died. So there we are. So this very well could backfire and kill me. So we're going to do it. Slightly out of sequence, guys, but like I said, a bit of a training game. So that will pass because I get +2 for being a level 2. I need to get a large blast template. We got the 5-inch template. It goes in the centre of Simon's unit, which is right there. So Simon, do you want to hold that for me? And then it scatters D3 +1. So it scatters 4 inches that way. No, sorry, 3 inches that way.
D3 +1.
Just from the centre of the hole.
Yeah, so it's going to go.
I think you're going way too far. It's D3 +1, so it's 4 inches.
So yeah, it's going to go. That's going to move 4 inches, isn't it? The outside.
That's 6 though. You're not putting it. Oh, okay. So
the outside's going to.
Oh, you're doing it. Yes. Okay. Yes, I see what you're doing now.
Just going to get one of them now.
So it then says, one space template will scatter D3. Any model, friend or foe, whose base lies underneath the template risks being it. So just the 1.
Yeah.
Just the 1. All right. I need to hit you on a 4+. I hit.
Yeah.
I need to wound you on a 3+. I wound. It's AP -1, so a 4-up save for you. And you're fine.
That was exciting.
It almost did something. Now, let's go over to the Bretonnians. Bretonnian, turn 3, charge face. Simon, where are you going? I'm going to stand and shoot. I'm going to hold. There or there? Or both?
Both.
Charging both. Okay.
I don't think I can get one without the other anyway.
Fair. All right, well, your first charge then. Over here, I will stand and shoot. So I get 13 bow attacks, same as last time. So 6, 10, 13. I'm standing and shooting, so I suffer a -1 to hit penalty, so I'm hitting on 5s. Not in the tray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm wounding on 4s. Oh, that is 3 wounds. No AP. I don't think short bows get armor bane. That's what the long bows get. So 3 3-ups. You're absolutely fine. I am absolutely screwed. Yes, so you get to go. You've definitely made it. Oh God, these! I'm telling you, I keep telling people, Bretonnian Night Bricks, they're going to be the early meta. Not. I don't think they'll be the long-lasting meta, but I think they'll be the early meta because it'll be a very popular army. They definitely go in there. So Simon is going after the troll. You are, after all, you are a questing knight. Your one job is to try and seek down monsters. So maybe by killing the troll, you will get the blessing of the. You'll get the Grail. The Grail will come to you. Over here, you're going for the charge.
2 dice, pick the highest. Yeah.
Yes. Add your move. So you'll go 9 straight in. So you'll go there, and I'll go there. And I think what happens is the. We try and maximize models on each other, so it goes something like that. It won't matter anyway because the whole front rank gets to fight either way with the squig, so I'm not getting any bonus attacks there. All right,
They are trying to reform.
you got to reform or march round?
Not a lot of point in marching around now, to be fair.
You just think you're going to blast through? You hope you blast through, right?
Like to think so.
Okay, so you can do a free reform because you have a musician. So I believe you twist,
Yeah.
and then that's what you've done. We'll double check if we have a moment off camera, because they're not doing anything else to turn anyway, and they might do a little bit of movement forward, but we will do that later. Is that it? Shooting?
Yes.
Uh,
Magic?
You can't do magic in combat.
Alright, fair enough.
Unless it's a magic a spell that specifically is for combat, like the Fist of Fuckery.
Yeah.
The Fist. Fisting of Gork. So it's Bowman.
Yeah.
Bowman into there. So the customary...
These guys.
There's no cover here, so you can do them all at the same time, so you can do your 18 attacks.
Okie dokie.
Unless you're within 15?
No.
No.
Not quite.
So this is going to be over half range. So it's going to be 5s. 5 followed by 4s. Keep an eye on any 6s you roll to wound. That's a lot of 6s you could do with those to wound.
I could have done with the reroll ones, to be fair.
Oh my days. The one time you don't get it, and it bloody gets you. So it's 5s, there's a couple of 4s in there. And then wounding on 4s. And you want 6s. So that's AP -1. And the other 2 are AP none. So the AP 1 wounding me, I get 6 up save. Nope. And the AP none, I pass 1. So 2 more gobos struck down by the volley of arrow fire. And this is why when people say to me, I'm going to take 50 handgunners, I'm like, you're going to fucking die. Because the Bretonnian is going to charge you down and get you. On to combat.
Right.
This is going quickly now, isn't it?
Yes.
It's turning round.
We'll see how this finishes up.
So chargers, you want to go there first. So, Knights of the Realm, you will be hitting me. It's 6 attacks. We know that because of the lance. So 6 attacks. You'll be hitting your weapon skill 4, but it doesn't matter. You'll be hitting me on 3s, and you'll be wounding me. You'll be killing me on 2s.
Right.
These are the lancers first. So all hit. Oh my god, I'm so dead. 5 dead, and then the horses, 5 attacks. They actually hit me on 3s as well, because horses are actually better at fighting than gobos. Gobos are really, really bad at fighting, and they all wound, and I don't have any armor, so they all kill.
Yes.
So I lose 9. So that's I don't know why I was hoping Night Goblin archers would be able to do anything versus the premier heavy cavalry of the game. But I was very, very, very wrong.
I'm excited looking at Grail Knights. I'm going to be completely honest.
Grail Knights are incredible.
I'm just thinking a unit of 10 of them. Sod it.
You can get in a 2,000 point game, you can get 2 units of 6 of them, or you can get 1 unit of 12 of them.
Do you want to tap that?
I can't.
Can't you?
You wiped out the front rank.
All right, yeah. That's quite interesting.
Oh, sorry, one guy can, the champion. No.
Okay.
Break test.
Yeah.
Fucked it. Flee. Yeah, do you want to cut me down, Si? Or do you want to restrain?
So if I restrain, I can reform.
Do a free reform.
And that just rotate on there.
You rotate on the spot.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay, off you go. Leadership 8, I believe, on Night of the Realm. Yes, you do. So I'm going to fall back 5 inches. Well, not fall back, flee. Whoa. I'm going to flee 5 inches. Basically to there. I am facing the way around, but that's all right. We'll
do I just pivot this guy?
Yeah, basically everyone goes around like that. Just broke through. Can I say, Bretonnians, you move the trees and that's fine. They're really there for...
All right, you. You can't just take strokes when they're not on offer.
Strokes without consent, Carlo, are not okay.
Come on.
Oh, no, she went, all right, you don't want a stroke then? You can have a stroke off me, can't you? There we are. I have to say, before I was distracted by the... Oh my God, she's got angry with me. Overstimulated.
She never does that with me, just saying.
That's true. It's just because I overstimulated her. That was it.
Right.
There we go. Typical Kit Kat behaviour. I was just saying, third time lucky, that Bretonnian cavalry feels like heavy cavalry. It goes in and just smashes stuff.
They do. They're a little bit less underwhelming, but they are, like you said.
It's different targets. You went against
like
orcs versus...
on horses.
Yeah, basically.
Right, so...
Proving once and for all that anime is a lie. Children soldiers aren't anywhere near as effective as they are in anime programs. I'm just saying. So over here, you fight first.
Yeah.
And you said you were spears with them.
Yeah.
So you won't actually get a rank. You won't get to fight in 2 ranks there.
Don't I?
Because you charged.
All right, okay.
But you already had your spears out.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's right, yeah.
Because you were ready for my charge.
Right, so I'm going to attack your squigs.
Okay. So you're going to be hitting me on 5s.
Am I? Oh, yeah.
Yep. And you're not... You'll get 1 extra attack because there's a champion there. Cool. And then you'll be wounding me on 4s. Cool. 2. And I think I'm just dead.
Okay, that's nice.
There we are. Simon,
Yes.
squig rules, please.
Squig.
So I've lost 2 squigs, so I'll only get to fight with 3 of them. I think they get 2 attacks each.
2 attack. No, hang on a second. Let me look at the right one first.
The right squigs, please.
I was looking at right. 2 attacks each.
With chomping maws.
Chomping Maws, weapon skill 4.
Cool. Strength.
Huge gobs.
I have a huge gob.
Yeah. Strength 5.
Jeez. Hitting on 3s, winning on 2s. Any AP? Any armor bane, special rules?
Strength, -1.
Minus 1 AP.
Yeah, armor bane 1.
Okay, so hitting on 3s. Drop 2. Winning on 2s. Whoa. So those 3 die.
Yeah.
And this guy gets a 6-up save. No. Whoa. Nom, 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 nom. I love squigs. I told you squigs are my favourite unit. So then we do fighting at the same time over here. All right. So I've got spears, but I've got spears this time, so I'll have a few more attacks. So I've got 6.
Choppers last time.
Choppers actually now is not a weapon, it's a special rule.
Oh,
it used to be a weapon.
Yeah.
So I've got 6 from the front rank because of 5 from the front rank because of the champion.
Yeah.
And 5 from the second rank. So I've got 10 attacks hitting you on 4s. Oh, come on, lads. This is like the one time you're going to have to actually like kill these people with your mass attacks. 1 bloody wound. 3 up save. We got one.
I've got the blessing.
Blessing of the lady. It's a 6 up. Oh, you die. You lose 1 man. And I've got my shaman, who misses. All right, now you get to fight back with your customary 6 attacks, plus your horses, so 11 attacks.
4s.
4s followed by 5s. Oh dear.
I still need to get some 5s in.
5s could be tricky. Ooh, jeez Louise. Jeez. Christ. All right. I passed 2.
Oh, so that means I've won the combat.
No.
Oh, no.
Combat resolution.
Oh, yeah.
So I lose 2.
Yes.
So in total, you killed 2. I killed 1.
Yeah.
You have a banner. I have a banner.
I've lost a rank.
You're close order. I'm close order.
Yeah.
You have 1 rank.
Yeah.
And I have 2 ranks.
So it's a draw.
Drawn combat, baby! We both have musicians. Oh my god! But it does show how your knights could just grind it out. They're not fleeing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think your peasants might have to flee.
Yeah.
So we'll work it out though. Maybe not. So how many peasants did you lose? 4.
4. Yeah.
4 peasants, and you killed 2.
Yeah.
But I need to know if I'm close order on the squig herd. So you definitely are. And you have 2 ranks and a banner. So I think you actually win.
No, you're not close order. You're open order.
Okay. So you killed 2. Close order.
Yeah.
Banner.
Yeah.
Ranks.
Yeah.
I only got 4, so I lose leadership. Use my command range of my orc shaman. Fucked it. Definitely going, but you won't be able to flee. You won't be able to cut me down because you're still in combat with the orc boys. So I just go 5 inches back.
Fair enough.
Okay, that wasn't so bad. And the squig still did damage. Very impressive. Just got a bit of fluff in my mouth. Very impressive damage from the squigs as well. Imagine if they got a charge off on you.
Yeah.
I would definitely have nommed you. So 5 inches back means that I am going to end up at the back of that dice there.
Well done, the peasants.
Well done, not so bad.
Now, did you say I've got the sword of the quest and something else of the quest?
Yeah, so you've got the vow of the quest, questing vow,
What's that?
and you've got the sword of the quest. I don't know what it does. I paid for it because I thought it was cool.
Questing vow, right.
I'm really embracing this mantra of I'm not reading the rules on weapons. I'm going to take the ones that sound good and work it out later.
Yeah, don't need to worry about it. But I have got the sword of the quest, and I didn't declare what I should have done at the start.
Declare it now. I'm not going to punish you for a weapon that you have no idea what it does.
I'm just going to go single-handed then.
Don't want to go two-handed. It's a big monster.
All right, let's do 2.
You still don't worry about striking last. You charge me.
All right, we'll do so.
I'm initiative 1.
All right, whatever. We'll do. All right, double-handed then.
Double-handed. Okay.
Right,
So what does it do?
Multiple wounds.
Good.
Strikes last. Requires 2 hands.
Okay, so you got 2 hands. What's the strength?
Plus
+2.
Strength +2.
AP.
-2.
Okay, so you won't get I won't get a save.
Yeah.
So what's the strength of a baron?
Strength is 4.
So you'll be hitting me. What's your weapon skill?
6.
So you'll be hitting me on 3s.
Yeah.
We'll be on 2s.
So 3s.
There we go. Oh, he's dropped some. It's not ideal.
Some.
You have wounded me though. Regeneration 5 up. And I save it.
Do you not have 2 wounds?
I don't take 2 wounds.
Yeah.
So regen is different to feel no pain. But for combat resolution purposes,
Yeah.
I've taken the 2 wounds.
Fair enough.
But now it's got so the sword of the quest unfortunately didn't do what it needed to do. That's because just to lambast Simon off camera, Simon was trying to be very sneaky, like I'm going to go through the woods and stuff, and I went, "There's a troll there, Simon. You've got a questing vow." He's like, "Ooh." And he's like, "No, I'm going to go for it." I made him charge basically.
Pulling me into it.
That was just unlucky, I think. So now you've got your questing knights. Now you've got a champion. So that's 2. There's 3 attacks for second ranks, 2 attacks for the back rank.
Yeah.
Unless you've got 2 attacks per guy.
No. So 5 attacks.
So 5 attacks.
Yeah.
Weapon skill.
5.
So hitting me on 3s.
Oh,
2 hits.
Dice have left me.
And then you are wound. What's your strength?
Strength is 4.
So winning on 2s, because I'm toughness 4.
I've got great weapons.
Yes, that gives you +2 to your strength, +2 AP.
Does it?
Yes.
Alright.
Technically you strike last, but you've got initiative 4 right now anyway.
Right, so...
2 to wound, we're toughness 4. 2 wounds. Go straight through. Regeneration! Nope. It's not multiple damage, and it's a stone troll, so I've got 1 wound left. But
Come on, the Bretonnian Warhorse.
Can the Warhorse do it? Here we go.
No, not like that, they can't. Oh, there
Oh,
you go.
maybe. 6 up Callous Hide. Hey. And your horse, how many horses attacked you? You had 4.
4, yeah.
You've got your knightly horse, your Baron horse. Baron horse hit.
Does he have a different horse?
No, it's just the same. Just get it wounds. It fails it. Regeneration. No, I'm dead. Now, we'll have to see what happens if you wipe me out. You might just be wiped out, or you might get to go, how about you, and charge at me. Okay.
Fair enough. I'm feeling a bit more cheerful about...
About the Gobbo situation.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think what happens now is I'm in some serious shit.
Well, this has worked out quite well, to be fair, over here.
Just holding me.
Yeah, that was always a plan.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll work out what happens here, that you've cut me down completely, and then we'll go over to the Gobbo turn. All right, so we've double checked the pursuit situation over here, and it's 2d6. Straightforward, no messing about. That's low. That's good. That's good for me. Oh, my days. Right. Wow, what, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that's less than ideal.
Just straightforward, so whatever your angle was, there you are.
Well, I was charging straight forward.
Yeah, 100%.
There we go.
Okay, so that's your turn.
Go with another couple of inches there. I needed a 7, I think.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out. Maybe you'll be all right. Maybe you won't. You're definitely winning in most places in the battlefield. We'll just have to see. I've got to do some rally tests and whatnot. Yeah. So we'll see if the questing knights are going to meet their lady sooner rather than later. Orcs and Goblins turn 4. Rally tests. Over here. Maybe. They got a 7. I just need to see what the orc
6.
It's not the Night Goblin Squigs I want to use. I want to use the command radius of my orc shaman.
Ah, fair point.
I might be okay. I might not be. I'll do the Gobbos.
7.
Hey, they pass. Goblin Wolf Riders. They can't do anything. Just turn around. Goblin Wolf Riders. Hey! There we are. So, oh yes. That's 6. They're off the board. I think they're off the board. I think they flee 2d6.
Oh no, they're staying.
A 1, a 5.
I think that closest one might be.
I might be buggered. No, I'm all right. Right to the edge. Woo! There we are. These guys just turn round, but can't do any more. These guys turn round and can't do any more. There we are. Okay. Charges. Well, we've only. I think what we want to do here is not mess around with the squigs. That's what I want. Oh, of course I want to mess around with the squigs. What I shouldn't do is mess around with them. Then we're going to charge this unit in first.
Yeah.
And then that should hopefully maximize the frontage, so that I can charge the flank over here. Because if I can't make it into your front, but I can still charge you, I can go into your flank. It's advantage of having 2 units side by side. Good example for the viewers back home is Empire detachments. You charge the attachment can countercharge, even the attachment's here. Obviously it can't meet the frontage, so it goes there. If it can meet the frontage, it goes into the front. So we'll see what happens. We've got this one first. Yep. So 4 plus 4 is 8, and then the next unit, the Gobbos, 4 plus 4 is 8. So what should happen?
Oh, 6.
So no, I'd take that away. 4, my movement.
Oh, yeah,
4 plus 4. So let's move this forest out of the way. Oh, I will actually only be a 6-inch charge because I'm going over the forest with this unit. But I think that'll still be enough for me to go. I've got to maximise my models. So, oh, you can. FYI, you don't have to hold.
Oh, I can fall back.
You can flee.
So if I flee back.
You flee back. You roll 2d6.
Yeah.
And if I catch you with my 6-inch charge, But obviously you'd have to make a rally test next turn.
Yeah.
Which is leadership, probably leadership 9 for you.
Yeah.
Leadership 10 because you've got a musician in there.
Right, okay.
So you just want to flee?
Yes.
One last thing.
Yeah.
If you flee,
Can you catch me?
I don't think I can physically catch. I think it's unlikely I'm going to catch you, but I might do. You could roll double 1 and you're in trouble. But if you flee, you will give up the blessing of the lady.
Right.
Which is your ward save, but only on that 1 unit.
Yeah. So if they come in, they're going to go to there.
So what happens is, if I make the charge, we'll hit there, and then I'll maximise my ranks as much as I can there. So basically, I'll probably end up with that guy about there.
They then have to charge round that way.
Because they can't so you're in their charge arc, but they wouldn't be able to get into your front. So what they do is they go like that.
But they're going to have... Yeah, but what I'm saying is if they... That unit's going to be there, so they're going to have to go...
So you can actually move over the corner of a friendly unit in combat, as long as you don't end up on top of that unit.
Right, and if you're in my side, what does that do?
If in your side, for you, all it would do is mean you wouldn't get your rank bonus.
Right, okay.
Everyone gets to fight.
Yeah.
You just don't get your +2 rank bonus.
Okay.
But to be fair, if you take a bunch of casualties anyway...
Yeah, right, now I'm going to flee.
He's going to flee. He's going to do it. Oh, no! And the cat's gone running. Look. You fled. You fled. It's too many shenanigans. So you go to... You can't help but laugh. Literally anything else. Anything else. Even a 1 and a 2. Because of the forest, you would have been fine. Oh, no. No C3 rerolls. That is the face of a man who no longer wants to play Old World. I think you still win the game, you know. Because I think I'm just going to get flank charged and rear charged. You'll be able to rear charge both these units now.
Yeah.
So actually what happens is they're not going to move because this charge happens first.
Yeah.
So they're just going to go to there where they cut you down. I can't believe you lost. We were hyping that guy up. I had a feeling about that unit when your Baron, A, you called him Brave Sir Robin, who's the worst knight from the Holy Grail. It's Holy Grail, yeah. And B, when he messed all those troll attacks, I was like, I think someone bought their commission. So what's going to happen is they're going to go there, and then I don't think they get to make a charge move because they cut you down first.
Yeah.
So that's it. Can't do anything else. So it'd be shooting, but I can't shoot into combat here, and I don't think I can see anything else. I think just see if I'm in range. Maybe if you're bowman, but I think I've only got a 48-inch range in my bolt thrower. Am I out of range? Out of range. So what I'll do with my bolt thrower is it's move or shoot. So what I'm going to do is move it like that. But I won't get to shoot it now. There you go. That's it. So straight onto combat. And the slugfest continues. Now, you are using spears.
Yeah.
No one charged each other because we're just stuck in combat.
Yeah.
And we're all initiative 3.
Right, okay.
Brilliant. So, let me just grab a few dice and then we'll do that combat there. Okay, so we've switched camera angle. Thought we'd keep things fresh and feisty. So, Simon, to make you feel a little bit better about what has happened, would you like to strike first? You're not Ash Dragon first, would you like to roll your dice first?
Yeah, go on. 3, 6.
So who do you want to fight with?
We'll do the knights first.
Knights. So you've got your 6 attacks and your 5 horses.
So 11.
So 4s followed by 5s.
Yeah.
That's a good hit. It's a good hit. You need to kill. If you can kill 2, you'll be able to take one of my rank bonuses away.
There's 2 there.
2 there. All right. So 5 ups. It's one of them turns, Si. It's one of them turns. Your men at arms.
So 11.
It's looking good. It's looking damn good.
5s again.
5s again. Woohoo, baby!
The peasants might be back.
The peasants are back, baby! 5 ups. I got lucky then. To be fair, I think that balanced out because I think you should have only been hit on 5s. I forgot your weapon skill 2 and weapon skill 3.
Oh,
so
right.
I think the dice gods have basically balanced it out for us. We still got 2 of them, which is what you needed. take a rank bonus away from me. So now I'm only going to get rank bonus +1. Then I'll get to fight you back. Now, I'm going to go for these 3 over here with their supporting attacks, which is my champion. But I'm going to put these 2 over here with their supporting attacks into men-at-arms, because everyone I kill, regardless from which unit it is from, goes towards the combat resolution. So hopefully if I can kill a few peasants, it'll do me a bit better. Or at least stop me from breaking, because I think you're going to have more rank bonuses and stuff than me now. So we've got the champion for 2 attacks and his mate next to him, and then the 3 spearmen supporting behind. So that's going to be 6 attacks going into your knights. That's shocking. Wounding on 4, sorry, that is 2 wounds. 2 3-up saves. 1 more goes down. You still have your ward save. 6-up ward. Not yet. And then we've got the shaman who's going to try and bonk you on the head. Hits. Does not wound. And then we've got the 4 attacks going into the men-at-arms, which 2 hit. 2 wounds. And you have 2 5-ups. Hey, the peasants are back, baby! Peasant army meta incoming!
Told you. They are like the old world equivalent to my last gun raised.
Yes, they are. They are, man. Your spear arrays. So at the end of that, I lost 2.
Yeah.
So I lost 2. You lost 1. You have 2 rank bonus from your men-at-arms. I think you just get the highest rank bonus. So you've got 2 rank bonus from your men-at-arms, and you've got close order.
Yeah.
And you've got 2 banners.
Yeah.
And I have got... Oh, sorry, I'm on to the wrong side. That's your side. So you have got a total of 7. I have got 1 banner, 1 rank, and 1 close order. So I am actually going to lose. This is bad. It's not ideal. The peasants are absolutely just buggering me, man. I'm going to get a few more of those peasants painted up. Bodes well for my Empire Spear army.
It does, to be fair. Yeah, these guys are pretty solid.
So, lost by 3.
Yeah.
Leadership 7.
Yeah.
Warband.
Yeah.
So leadership 8.
Right.
Give ground.
You can just charge.
That was quite lucky. There we go. So it continues. This has been a really good game. It's been very back and forth. I thought that you were just going to completely over...
Yeah.
I thought that you were going to completely overrun me. Every battle report I've seen, these night bricks have just been unstoppable. And to be fair, you have been doing quite well over here. And I think with it being your turn... That was my turn 4, wasn't it?
Yeah,
so your turn 4 now, I think the pain train's about to arrive into the station. And you're going to work on me. But we'll see, I guess. That's the end of Orc, a Goblin turn 4. Oh, magic. Forgot again. Fist of Gork. Or possibly more. I thought it was your turn for some reason. I don't get it off.
Yeah.
There you go. That was easy. Dice Gods kept us honest the whole time. Right. Bretonnians. Are you ready for your turn 4?
Yes.
Let's do it. Revenge is a dish best served with a flank charge. All right. The thunderous sound of hooves comes galloping forward as multiple Bretonnian blocks come smashing into the side of the common goblins. Simon, who are you charging first? You're going to charge the Knights Errant. Well, they actually roll a dice just for fun. They have to charge, whether you want to or not.
Have that.
I do love that impetuous rule, man.
I'm going to put them in a nice... Oh, no. Because then I'll lose an attack.
It doesn't matter. I'd still let you have it.
Yeah, they're in.
You don't even roll your second dice. You're like, boom, 6 is good enough. There we are.
These in the back.
These goes to the back, yeah.
These guys.
Going into the side of the night brick. If you charge the other one first and make it, you might be able to get a rear charge on the...
Well, I wasn't going into the... I was
going into common goblins.
Yeah, that's what I was... I can't get to them, can I?
No.
Yeah.
So do the long unit first. The one that's further away.
All
so,
right,
so 2d6. Add a d6. So you get a total of 7 plus 8. You get 15 inches. Is that enough?
No, because I'm... Oh, no.
Just out by an inch?
Well, 15 will be enough, but I've got to take an inch off for that, haven't I?
You take... yes, you take an inch off for that. So you go 8 inches forward. Very nice.
That's fine. It sets me up for next go.
Cool. And then we're going to do the next charge as well, which will be the other night brick going into, which will now be the flank of the goblins. And that's going to really... I won't get a rank bonus for anything, so that's really going to mess me up. It's a 1. You still made it. And a 5. A 4. So, and a Swiss stride for a max of 14 inches. So you just go straight into the flank there.
Splash.
Boom. There you are. Easy peasy. Nice and easy breezy lemon squeezy. All right. We'll let you do your other moves off camera, and then we'll be back with some shooting and some chopping. Okay, starting off with the ever effective Bretonnian shooting phase. Shooting's not been a big deal in this game either way, to be honest.
No, to be fair, no.
But I think we are using bows, and I think if I had some Empire handguns,
It'll be interesting.
bit more strength, bit more AP.
Yeah.
Could be something going on there. But we don't have those. We're both technologically inept. So you're shooting my night gobbos with a whole bunch of bowmen. So who's shooting first? Hill squad or non-hill squad?
So
Hill squad first, hit on 5. So not in half range. Not ideal. This is why they only get paid 1 copper piece a day.
Right, and I'll do those at the same time because these are 18 on 6s.
Ah, these are 8, yes. Another 1 added in. Now, 6. You want to force the wound. 6 is a good. One wound.
Wow.
And it does kill 1. So 1 whole dead goblin. And this is why I suspect the theory hammered Agincourt list, which is like 180 bowmen, ain't great. That's your shooting done.
Yes.
Magic, you're in combat.
I'm in combat.
So no magic. Then we go to the sac magic. And so no. I love it. So on to combat, I believe. So charging unit first with initiative bonus. So it will be your knights over there.
Yeah.
You will get 6 attacks from the champion. You'll hit me on 3s. You'll kill me on 2s. So statistical start. Brilliant. You've killed 3.
Yes.
And then you get your horses, which get 5 attacks. These will hit on 3s as well, because horses fight better than goblins. Which I still find most amusing.
On 3s?
Everything fights better than goblins, yeah.
2.
It was 4s anyway, but you got it.
Oh, right, yeah.
Stop 1, so that was a total of 4 dead, I believe.
Yes.
Oh, the tree's gone us, mate. Just leave it. I don't think that forest has taken much part in this battle anyway. So, gobbos, goners. Now, I get to fight back, but I think I only get to fight you with the 4 guys that are actually facing you. I don't think I get to use my spears for supporting attacks because you've hit me in the side. Could be wrong, but that's traditionally how it used to work. I've hit you twice. I still hit you. You're not double my weapon skill. Oh, 5s. 5s. Yeah. I don't read you anyway, so there we are. So I think I'm in trouble.
Yes.
I'm in danger. So I lost 4, and you have 2 ranks.
Yeah.
And you have
a banner.
And I have got
a
banner. So I lose the combat by 6. My Night Goblin War Boss leadership is a mighty 6.
Yeah.
So it's a double 1, baby.
Here we go.
No. So not only do I fail, but I fail my unmodified as well. So I'm going to flee. And I could cause panic as well. Ooh. The whole line could go now. So flee. I go 7 inches. Do you want to pursue? 2d6, pursue.
Yes.
So you've got to be at 7. So they're dead.
Yep.
And then I have to see if my Night Goblin unit panics.
Maybe so I can just go into the back of them now, can't I?
Yeah. I panic.
Oh, Christ.
So I flee. I'm going to go 11 inches that way away from the threat, which I don't think you'll be able to catch me with your pursuit, because this is a panic test, not a pursuit test, so you can't overrun into me. Right. So you catch the first unit of gobbos.
Yeah.
That unit of night gobbos flees that way.
Right, 11.
11 inches.
Is it -1 because of the...
No, it's not a -1 to my move characteristic, I don't believe. But you could... I don't think it makes a big difference, but...
So do they rotate?
So the back,
Or do they just go?
I'll tell you what, let's do it off camera so we can do it a bit, we can do it a bit more precisely. All right, so that's where everything ends up. Now, we're not sure if we've got this right, but we've done our best. The knights have charged forward 7 inches and cut down the gobbos. And then the night goblins over here, we were looking at sort of which direction they would flee in. And because the knights were sort of pursuing them this way and going that way, so yeah, they were sort of coming in the goblins' rear, no pun intended. And then we thought, well, the goblins wouldn't charge to their rear then. They wouldn't flee to their rear. They'd just break forward. So they are broken there, but that's where they've ended up with their 11-inch flee because they failed their panic test. Because we couldn't put them through the forest because there's enemy units here, and we didn't think they would flee towards enemy units. Please let us. We're 100% not sure on that. Let us know how you would have done it, and we can take that into account and learn from that for our next battle. But like I said, we're just muddling through it. But at the end of the day, we are, I imagine, not even house ruling, but just sort of
common sense.
Pushing through a few rules and common sensing a few rules, exactly. Just to keep the dice flowing and the good times going. All right. One more combat. Now, you charged me, but...
Did I charge? Yes, I did.
But...
I don't get there.
You don't get initiative bonus.
Yeah.
And I do. Because I got spears.
Right.
So I get +1 initiative for being charged.
Right.
So I actually get to strike first now.
Okay.
I know, controversial.
Okay.
So I'm going to put every bloody attack I can into those men-at-arms because I'm sick of trying to kill 3... I never thought I'd say this, especially after 40k, but 3 up saves are really hard. So I'll have to put these 4 into the knights. I'm pretty certain that makes sense. So it'll be my champion, 2 blokes, that's 4, and then 3 of the supporting attacks over there. So it'll be 7 attacks into the men-at-arms. And these will be hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. Miss. I didn't charge, so no chopper rule for me. Probably forgot that one time. A whole wound! I'm not doing very good on this wounding malarkey, I'm not going to lie. I've killed a peasant! I would have really liked to have killed 2 for rank bonuses,
That would have been you.
but I didn't. So then I've got 1 bloke and 2 supporting attacks into the Knights Errant. Brilliant. Shaman. No. So I killed a guy. I tell you what, these orcs, they ain't much better than Gobbo.
Not really, are they?
I just need to hold and the squigs will save my ass. That's my plan anyway.
Right, lances.
So you don't get the benefit of... No, you do get the benefit of the lance. You do. So absolutely, you're hitting on 4s. You don't get the benefit of initiative, but you do get the benefit of the lance.
Wounding on...
You're now wounding me on 3s.
Oh, come on.
Of course. You know, if you hadn't had the strength bonus, you would have gone. But good news, you do kill an orc.
Fair enough. That's handy.
I think orcs, they're only like 5 points a model before upgrades, and I think the plan is you just spam the ever-living crap out of them.
The hooves.
The hooves.
Jesus.
You've one too many hoof attacks there, sir. Oh, it's okay. You miss with most of them, so just go for it. There you are. And I'm fine. Dice Gods kept us honest, as they have done. They've been holding our hands the entire time this time, Simon.
And I only get the front rank, don't I, because of spears.
Did you switch to halberds? I believe you said to me off camera.
Yes.
I'm switching to halberds.
Did I?
I believe you did.
All right, fair enough. So 5 attacks.
So you lost 1 guy.
Yeah.
So 4 attacks, but then you've got a champion, so 5 attacks. Hitting on 5s, 1 hit, but wounding on 4s now. Excellent, and that's an extra. That's an AP 1. Yeah. So 6 save. No, so I lose another orc. Let's hunt some orc. That is the end of combat. I've definitely lost.
Yes.
Because we'll work out by how much. So I killed a peasant.
Yes.
You killed 2 orcs. Yes, there we go. I have a banner and a rank, and I'm close order. You have 2 ranks and 2 banners and close order. So you beat me by 3.
Yes.
Now my leadership is 7. Warband gives me leadership 8 because there's 1 more rank still rocking around in there. So I need to roll a 5 or less to just give ground. If I roll a 6 or 7 or an 8, I will fall back in good order. And if I roll over an 8, I will flee. So I
Fall back in good order.
fall back in good order. So what happens is I'll double check, but I think I move. I think I don't flee. I do definitely move back more than 2 inches though.
Yeah.
Now, you can choose now if you want to pursue or restrain.
Right.
If you pursue, you just continue into the combat, and when it comes to my turn, you count as charging.
Yeah.
If you restrain, you just stay where you are.
Right. So I might as well. There's no bonus in me if they're not restraining, is there?
No. So let me see how the fallback in good order move works.
Yeah.
And then we'll see how far we go. Okay, so for fallback in good order, I roll 2d6 and discard the lowest result. So I'm going to fall back 4 inches. You may now pursue me.
2 dice.
2 dice, normal pursuit.
Do I get to pick who I pursue with?
Who do you want to pursue with? You can pursue with one, hold with the other, pursue with both.
I think I'll pursue with both.
Okay, so I rolled a 5.
If you win the
4.
If you win the combat and I've got 2 units in there,
Yes.
they both flee or
Yes. So it can be a very common thing that people do to get through skeleton blobs is, and the worst thing you do as a Tomb King player is charge more units in than you need to, because then both crumble.
Right, in that case I'm just going to do it with my peasants.
You want to just catch with the peasants,
and
then basically give the knights the opportunity to get the proper charge in their turn.
Yes.
Cool.
2
Right.
dice.
So you have to test to restrain with the errants first, and another one. This is a leadership test. On the tray. So no, they have to pursue. So now you roll your 2d6 pursue. You actually don't get to me anyway, so you just go forward 3 inches.
Yeah.
And your peasants get to try and re-engage with me as well. And they actually don't get to me. No, they do, because I discarded the lowest. So we've moved back 4 inches. You re-engage with the peasants.
Yeah.
And then the knights will just shuffle forward a bit.
So
All right.
that's actually all right for me.
That's worked out very nice. Very, very nicely for you indeed, sir. Couldn't have gone much better. All right, let's get this party started. Do all that, and we'll go back into, I think it's Gobbo turn 5 now.
Yeah, is this last round, is it? Or?
The 6 turns.
Is it? Right.
We're going back in time, baby. 6 turn games are back on the menu. Alrighty, we've got some rally test to do, baby. Let's go for the Night Goblin Archers. They rally. My God, this is where the franchise turns around. And then we've got the Night Goblin Boss. Leadership 6 plus Musician, Leadership 7. No. They're going to flee 4 inches forward. This is definitely not ideal, to say the least. I'll turn those guys around off camera. Charges. Boop. There we go. Well, we know they're in. It's fine. Maximising the frontage.
It's not looking good for the peasants now, to be fair.
I'm hoping the squeaks just nom.
Yeah.
They're good. They're pretty good nommers. Last time they nommed pretty well. And then we're going to charge. It's a hot cavalry on cavalry action. We're going to charge the goblins into the side of the Knights Errant, plus a swift stride. Oh yeah, that's a big charge. I regret swapping their thrusting spears for short bows now, because I'd be getting like lances.
Yeah.
And now I don't. I don't have lances. But the wolves are apparently pretty not good, but the wolves are apparently as good as an Empire State Troop in combat. So
Fair enough.
that's pretty premium quality by my standards. Technically, you could choose to flee, but I think
No,
we've had our fill with the fleeing.
Yeah.
Kind of say fleeing has not worked for anyone in this game. I mean, it's all right here, but I still don't think it's going to make a big difference. Shooting. We've just got. I don't get to shoot with my guys that have just rallied, so it's just a bolt thrower. He's done nothing. This is his time. Don't think he's within 24-inch range there. I'm going to eyeball it and say no. Yeah, easy. So it's a 5. 5 shots.
Do a hit.
No hits. 4 shots, no hits so far. Hey! It's not on the tray. Hey! Ah.
To be fair, it's 4 shots. You didn't shoot last round.
Did I forget him? Oh, I turned him. I turned him. So I don't think I get a hit. Just check I'm within 30, because I'm not, can't remember if it's 48 or 30. I feel like it's 48. If I'm within, would I be within 30?
Yeah.
So I would be within 30. So we'll check that. We'll check the range of the bolt thrower will be in the main rules. So we'll check the bolt thrower range, but I think I'm a 48-inch range of the bolt thrower. But we're back in just 1 second. Nope, we were correct. It's not a 60-inch range, which would be nice if it was. See, I think Empire Great Cannons have got a 60-inch range. I'm starting to feel like these Great Cannons are pretty tasty. These bolt throwers have been awful. They're only 40 points. There's a good reason for it. So we go for some charges then. So where do we fancy going first? I think we're going to go with the squigs first.
Okay.
Oh, well, the highest initiative would be the gobos, actually, over there. So I've got 5 goblins and a goblin champion. Let's bring the dice tray there. Level it off a little bit. There we go. So I'm hitting on 5s. Oh, fucking hell, I wish I had these thrusting spears. My kingdom for a thrusting spear. Winning on 4s. 2 wounds. Come on, baby. Come on. We got one. We got one. And then I got the doggos. Can you check the doggos for me? It might be under, it'll be under mount.
Weapon skill 3.
Weapon skill 3. Attacks 1.
Attacks 1. Strength 3.
Just a hand weapon. But weapons, so hit on 4s then.
4s and 4s.
Okay. On the lower side of the of what I'd ideally want there. It's 2 wounds. Come on. Yes. So now you have to. Oh wait. Yes. Yes. So now you have to pick musician or standard. Musician. Trumpet bastard can go away. All right. So now we fight with the other combat.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think we fight at the same time. You've got halberds out because you were chopping up orcs. So I will fight with my squigs first because we know what they do. So we've got, we know what orders now, don't we? It's all becoming eminently familiar. So 10 attacks, hitting on 3s, winning on 2s. Oh God. That's good. So 1 guy dies. 4 guys get 6 up armor saves.
That's the front rank wrong.
That's the front rank gone.
I still get to fight, don't I?
Yes, they all get to fight because it's the same initiative.
Yeah.
Then then we're going to do the orcs. Now I'm going to do my spell now because I'm in combat. Ah, nope, almost miscast, but not quite. And then we're going to do the combat, which will be a charge, so I don't get the benefit of spears. Or did you charge me?
No, you charged me. No, we were already in combat.
So I do get the benefit of spears.
No, because I don't know.
Yeah, if you pursued into me,
Yeah.
I count as being charged.
Yeah.
So actually, you get to fight first.
Right.
You would get to fight first here. So we might have to put some peasants back on, but where do you want to fight?
They fight at the same time. I just go before your orcs, don't I?
No, I think.
All same time. We're all initiative 3, aren't we?
I think let's just say we're all initiative 3, just for simplicity, because it wasn't a charge.
We're all
just fighting each other. Yeah. That charge wasn't long enough to get me an initiative bonus. Okay.
So you finish off yours then.
So finish off mine. Yeah. I think there might have been a slight mistake there, but we'll just push through it for now.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I've got 5 guys in the front ranks plus a champion. And I've got 5 guys on the back ranks. So hitting on 3s. See, I realise now that having a bad weapon skill isn't like... It's not about how hard you hit. It's about how much easier they hit you.
Yeah.
Oh dear. That is a lot of wounds. Finally, a good bloody wound situation. That will be 6 at 5 ups. Hey, not bad. 3 more die. So you will have lost 8 in total for combat res.
Yeah.
But everyone gets to fight. So you have 6 attacks because of halberds. And you can choose to put some of them into the squigs if you want.
I'll put them all into the...
The squigs will be easier to kill.
Will we?
Yes, they're 3.
Yeah, I'll put them into the squigs then.
So I think you put 2 into the orcs, because there's 2 base to base there. And then you can put 3 plus your champion. So it'll be 4 into the squigs, 2 into the
So hitting on
5s because your weapon skill's not as good as
squigs.
mine.
Wounding on
3s. 2 squigs dead.
and then it's the orcs. 1 hit.
No wound, sadly. Toughness 4, strength 4. Okay, so we come to combat res.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, you fight back here. Yes. So you've got 2 knights errant, 2 horses all at the same time. Might as well.
Hitting on 3s.
Yeah, you're hitting on 3s.
3s and 3s, is it?
3s and 4s. So toughness 3, your strength 3. Even though the wolves have a better weapon skill, I think you attack the rider.
You say 4s, yeah?
4s, yeah, because you don't get the lances this time.
3.
3. Pass 2. Pass 2. That's what we like to see, baby! Okay, so I think I win both combats.
Do we not draw there because I've got a banner?
So, maybe?
You've not got rank bonus, I've not got rank bonus. You kill 2, I kill 1, I've got a banner.
I think that makes sense. We'll go with that. I think I get +1 for a rank, for a flank, but then you get +1 for close order.
Yeah.
So I think it's a draw.
Yeah.
However we slice it, that's a draw. So we stay in combat.
Yeah.
You do get to reform to fight me. And then you over here.
I've lost.
You've lost big styly. So you get to do. You've lost 8.
Yeah.
You've got a rank and a banner for.
Yeah.
So you killed 2.
Yeah.
Rank and a banner.
Yeah.
Close order.
Yeah.
So you're 5.
Yeah.
I killed 8.
Yeah.
Plus I got a rank and a banner.
Yeah.
Plus I'm close order for 11. So you lose combat by 6. So it's double 1. So you've definitely lost.
Yeah.
However,
In good order.
you can
Yeah.
use the blessed triptych
Yeah.
to just give ground.
I will just give ground. Well done, boys. Done well.
That is the combination of shield wall and the blessed triptych.
I don't know what the blessed triptych is.
It was a 25-point upgrade, mate. So it was bloody worth it.
On these guys, yeah.
Worth the same as 6 and a bit peasants.
Fair enough.
That's done now. That's once per game.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll take that.
Yeah, because I think instead of breaking, instead of falling back in good order, you can give ground, be stubborn, all that kind of stuff.
Cool. Right, we like that.
That's the end of my turn 5. Bretonnian turn 5.
Yeah.
I'll rearrange my gobos there. I think there might be some more charges happening. All right. The thundering hooves of the flower of Bretonia, the chivalrous knights. They're coming in. Simon,
Yeah.
where are you charging?
Into these.
Into the squigs.
Yeah.
Off you go then. Ho-ha! Tasty! You've even got a swift stride after that. So will you need your swift stride? No, because your 8-inch move. Oh dear. My squiggy boys, my bestest boys, my favourite models in the entire Orc and Goblin range, who I think they've been very powerful. Complete glass hammer, but they've been doing good. Well, they're gone. And then, if they moved,
Yes.
they've done a regular move already.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's it. I'm not gonna.
You're not charging with the peasants.
No.
You've decided that you don't want to charge him if you don't give combat res away.
Exactly.
There we are. So, shooting.
Yes.
Magic.
No.
In combat still.
In combat. I got excited and then I realised no, she's over there. But I've got this shooting.
The million peasant bowmen.
So they've all moved,
they've all moved.
but they're all within half range.
So it's 5s.
So 4.
Let's bring the dice tray over to your side so you're not having to lean over quite as much. So you're hitting on 5s, winning on 4s, 6s, go straight through my armour.
2 more, I think. Let me just check this. Can't count at all today. 5, 5, 5. Yeah, 17. It should be 18.
It should be 18.
So 5s and 4s, should we say?
5s and 4s and 6s to wound are good. Hey, that's a good volley.
Yeah, I can run with the reroll ones.
You could have done that a few times, to be fair. It's a good spell, I think, if you get a few more.
Yeah, I
You
think
can
the problem
have
is if she's in one of those units, then you want her in combat all the time. So it kind of.
So you go for spells that support combat.
Yeah, I think
so we can do. So it's not like she's bad in a night bus. We got excited by the fireball. That's what happened.
Fireball.
We got excited by the fireball. So 4s are good, and 6s are even better.
So that's 1 6 and a further 4.
So
saves.
1 dies, and I get 4, 6 up. Shield saves. Oh, hello. So 3 will die in total. Just literally shoot them in their back as they panic and break and run and all that kind of stuff.
Combatty.
And then we get to the horrendous bit. So I believe my squigs are to weapon skill 4, so you're hitting me on 4s with your lances. Hit on 4s, wounding on 2s, no armor save allowed for me.
Use 4s for squigs, and in fact I'm hitting you on 5s.
Knights of the Realm are definitely weapon skill 4.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was looking at ballistic skill. Right, so...
Wrong game, buddy.
So 6 attacks.
We're not playing 40k now. Yeah, so you'll get 6 attacks and
4s.
4s followed by 2s. Killing on 2s.
Okay, that's quite good.
God, I was hoping that you'd get on the wrong side of that. But no. That pretty much gone. That's all the squigs. There's 1 herder left. Can the horses just kick him in the head, put him out of his misery? Yeah.
No, just after horses are weapon
No,
skill.
different initiative. So
Yeah, but I'm on a charge. Weapon skill. They're only weapon skill there.
3.
So it's 5s, isn't it?
Yeah, it will be.
That's definitely a wound.
He's dead. I don't get an armor save.
Fair enough.
You killed the man with the symbols! He's got us now. Fortunately, orcs don't give a shit about goblins for panicking, but they give a crap about being overrun into. That's for sure.
2d6.
2d6 per shoot. And you're in the flank.
Have that.
And I can't do anything about that. Because I have to just deal with it. We don't fight, but I just have to deal with it. Big sad. That's that. So now we've got over here. Fighting at the same time.
Yes.
So I'm going to just go first just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Gobbo with... Oh, I didn't put a champion in there. So Gobbo... Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
Come on. These Wolf Riders. Wolf Rider meta incoming. Wolf Rider meta incoming. 1 down. 2 down. 1 alive. 1 dead. Then we've got the wolves. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. He's alive. He's dead. 6 up. So you have died, but before you go down...
They've just hit like an absolute boss there.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I was owed it across the entire army. I've been owed it, but yes. When orcs are losing combats to peasants, you know that my dice have been
So weapon skill
not
2.
ideal. Yeah, so 3s followed by 4s. You're doing the horse as well?
Yeah, we're all the same.
Yeah, that's fine. Just double checking.
Nothing.
Nothing. So you're dead, and I killed both knights errant.
Yeah.
But considering they are your cheapest knight, they stuck around for a long time.
Yeah, they've done well, to be fair.
That plate mail was doing you many good things. I pursue though. Overrun. I beat you in combat.
I can't believe they've hit on all those 5s. I thought I was going to shade that then. Me hitting on 3s and you hitting on 3s, me hitting on 5s. You would have thought that's kind of advantage me.
Back in the day, in childhood Tim's days of battle, the Goblin Wolf Riders were the good one of the good ones. Not the best. The Squigs always were the best. But the Goblin Wolf Riders never let me down. I let them down on the paintings front. So that is Bretonnian turn. We're going to the final turn for the Orcs and Gobbos. Not much to do. I mean, I might get to shoot some bows at you and stuff, but I guess the big one is, do I rally?
Yes.
That's the big one. So we'll be back in just a moment. So here we are, beginning of Orc and Gobbo turn 6, the last turn of the game.
You probably don't want to rally.
Why?
There's a chance that you're not going to go off the table.
I think if you're fleeing at the end of the game, you're in trouble.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. So dead or fled, I think, is the rule. Hey, turn them round, boys. Let's take this night charge to the front. And then over here, I'm going to take a test to reform the ranks so I can try and be not hitting the flank. Yes. So with my musician, so we stay in combat. It's just you will still count as charging.
Yeah.
I just get to reform there. They're dead, so we'll take them off in a second. That's fine there. So it's just that. So that's I'm going to move.
You are in range.
Oh, I'm not going to move then.
Yeah.
I'll stay still.
And you've got that bad boy as well.
All right, bolt thrower into the night bus. Need a 5 to hit. Come on, buddy. Here we go. Yes. Okay, so the first one it wounds on a 2. It's wounded.
Yeah.
Second one, a strength 6 and -1 strength.
3.
So no, still a 2 because it goes to strength 5, toughness 3. So still a 2.
All right. Okay.
Yes. And the third one, because you've got 3 ranks, will be on just on a 3. Yes. Now the AP is -3.
Yeah.
So but it's strength 6, so you get 6 up arm save, followed by 5 up ward save. Oh baby! 5 up ward! 5 up ward, here we go! Can he do it? Can he do it? Blessing of the lady! Ah, so I kill one. That could have been very, 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 very deadly.
Yes, that would have been not fun.
Not ideal, not ideal to say the least. Then we've got the vindictive glare, which needs 8. We learnt this from last time, so no. Actually, if you may allow me, I'm going to, because the last turn I get to use it.
Yeah.
I'd like to power scroll, please.
Right, what's that
Allows
mean?
me to add an extra D6.
Yeah.
To the result. So that was a 1.
Yeah.
So I have got it off.
Yeah.
But I have miscast.
Yeah. Oh God.
So you take 1 strength 7 hit. So do I wound you? Yes. It's AP -2, so you're on a 5 up. You're fine. And we'll come back to the miscast because it's not going to affect anything else.
Yeah.
We'll work it out at the end of the turn. Because then we could just go straight into combat and everything. So my vindictive glare did nothing.
Yeah.
Then we come over to combat.
Yeah. You're not shooting them?
I did. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't shoot them. Also, I have to do the miscast now because I need to know if it blows anyone up and everything. So we'll come back after I've checked the miscast table. So we just double check the rules on the power scroll. You don't add the extra D6. You add an extra D6 and get to discard the lowest result. Considering my power scroll had clearly been written by a snotling, it added an extra D6 and it was a 1. So 1 into, so it didn't do anything basically. I didn't have enough power to get the spell off. But fortunately, did I kill someone with it?
No.
No. He died to the bolt thrower.
For,
So no one dies, but that's fine. So then we go to the bows. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bows. And they're hitting on 5s for long range, but they've not moved. We've got 3 hits, wounding on 4s, 2 wounds on your Knights of the Realm, and you are fine. The plate, not quite plate, the heavy armor and chainmail saving the day. Now we get to combat.
Yeah.
Now, before I forget, I'm going to do my spell. Fist of Smashy. It does go off on a 9. Would you like to dispel it?
Yes.
You get a 9 as well.
She got a spell of dispel scroll.
She has a dispel scroll, so you can roll 3d6 and discard the lowest result. This is your once per game.
Yeah.
Might as well use it.
Good time to use it. Yeah.
Yeah, you dispel it. So no blowy up template thingy. So now we go straight into combat. You count as charging here. I count as charging here. So I'll do this one first.
Yeah.
So we've got the night gobbos on the wolves. We're actually hitting each other on 4s now, which is quite funny. 1 hit, 1 wound on the things. Yes, you do the peasant, and then the 4 wolves, which are actually hitting you on 3s.
Yeah.
And winning on 4s, so that's 2 more. 1 more dead. You then get to hit me back. You're on halberds. You're on the flank. So I don't know how this works, but we're going to do we'll keep it consistent.
Yeah.
I think just 2 can't fight, but the other 3 can. So you get 4 attacks. Because it's still like there's still like a fighting rank going on here. 1 hit, 1 wound, 1 dead because you're using halberds. Okay, so over here, in terms of fighty,
I might have actually won that.
you might have actually won it because you killed 1, I killed 2. You have a banner. No one has
I've got close
a rank, but you have close order. So you actually do get to win that. Which close order is really, really nice.
Yeah, I was going to say that's quite a...
And it shows why I should have put a banner in my unit.
Yeah.
Should have done it. But I didn't. So flee. I don't think you can pursue because I'm in your flank. So flee. Fuck me, 11 inches. Oh, that's a flee. That's not even a... That's a leadership test first.
That's definitely fail.
And then that's 9 inches back. So they ran in, smashed the knights, encountered the peasants, and were like, it's too much! And then ran off again. All right, over here then.
So I count as charging, yeah.
You do indeed, sir. You overran into my side.
So, lances.
Yes, let me just remove these models so we're not
So
confusing the dear
4s
viewer.
followed by 3s.
So it will be 4s followed by 3s. Unless you strength 4 with the Knight of the Realm?
Knights of the Realm.
No, you strength 3.
Yeah.
So 4s followed by 3s. Because are you weapon skill 3 or 4 on Knight of the Realm?
Weapon skill 4.
So you're hitting me on 3s?
Alright, there you go. And 3s.
Yep. 3s to kill.
That'll be
4 gone. So 2. I lose my last rank there. Oh dear. Oh dear, we are in trouble. And then horses.
Which will be 4s. Followed by 5s. Nope.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So I lose 4 guys.
Yeah.
So I've got my champion that gets to fight. That's it.
You halberded. With spears.
Oh, spears. Of course. So champion and 3 other guys.
5s, is it?
4 5s.
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain. Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. I've definitely lost. So I don't have. I just have a banner in close order, and you have. So that's 2 for me, and you've got 2 ranks, and a banner and close order, and you killed 4. So you win. So I had 2. You have 8. You win by 6. I need double 1 to just give ground. I pass on my modified leadership, so I fall back in good order, which will be fall back 6 inches. Do you want to pursue?
No.
There's no real disadvantage of not doing. You still counter charging me.
I'll do it in that case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you pursue? You don't pursue me anyway, but you're just going to follow up. But that does mean when you charge, you won't get the initiative bonus. Because I'm going to fall back, just to eyeball it, I'm going to fall back to there, and you're going to end up 2 inches away from me. Like that. There we go. Okay. That's my turn. Not many goblins left. To be fair, not many Bretonnians left either.
Yeah.
And my big boss is still alive, although he's only worth like 100 points. We shall see. We're going to go over to the final turn of the game. It is the Bretonnians. Bretonian, turn 6. The last turn of our first game of Old World. Simon, you've made a controversial choice.
Yes.
You're not going to charge there.
No.
Unfortunately, sir, you may not have a choice. Just realised what kind of knight they are.
Yeah.
I mean, I forgot. I literally saw the fact they didn't have helmets, and I was like, oh. So to explain why you weren't going to charge there is you figured you charge in, and then the boss is just going to kill 5 knights because we saw what he could do.
Yeah.
But on a 1 to 3, you don't have a choice. You are impetuous. No, they have the charge. Like they see the goblin boss with like the blood of like the knights just dripping off his weapon, and the blood of the peasants because he smashed them as well, didn't he? And they're like, for a moment they hesitate, and then their bravado takes over, and they're like, come on, Henry, let's go.
Right.
So 2d6, pick the highest. Oh, you might be getting away with it.
I'm going to pick the 1.
Are you going to pick the 1?
Do I have to roll that?
You have to roll Swift Stride.
Do I?
Yes, you're a horse.
Uh-huh.
So you go 5 inches plus 8, 13 inches.
That's just what, yeah, that is exactly what I needed.
So you're in.
Yes.
Oh God, no! The Knights Errant. What are you doing? Oh, at least your shooting phase will be quick.
Yeah.
Because that's it. You're charging over here.
Yeah.
Are you going to go all in?
Yeah. These guys are going to charge as well.
Cool. So
Yeah.
they would get to strike first if they charge, so it's not a bad call to send them in. And another one, 2/6 at the highest. So 4 plus 4 is 8. Nearest point, yeah, you'll be fine. I think you'd end up going nearest to nearest, so I think it'll be like that.
Cool. Okay.
Well, but don't worry, everyone gets to fight.
Yeah.
Oh, there we are. Are these deaders?
Yes.
They're deaders. Okay. So, where do you want to...
No, they're not. I'll just start shooting. Just think.
Where do you want to start?
Let's start over here.
No, they definitely were dead.
Oh, really? I don't think it makes. Really?
We'll check.
Anyway, we'll find out.
We'll find out.
That much difference.
We'll find out.
Because you can't fight anyway because they're on helmets.
So where do you want to start?
Might as well start here.
Okay. So you will get to strike first. You will have 6 attacks. And you'll be hitting me on... Now, you could
Yeah.
challenge me.
Yeah.
Now, the advantage of the challenge is that I don't get to kill the whole unit.
You only get to kill one.
I only get to kill the champion. But any extra wounds I do still go towards combat res. So it stops you from losing the whole unit, but you might still break and flee.
Let's do that. I think that's
Challenge. Epic challenge. Cool. So that just happens. I don't need to move anywhere. So now you get to fight with your champion first against my big boss. You got 2 attacks. The young knight proving his... Oh, he's bugging it. So I get to use the battle axe of the last war. I get 2 extra attacks. So I go from 4 to 6 attacks. And I'm taking a lot of broccoli with me, apparently. There we go. So rolling, I think our weapon skill 6. So hitting on... no, I'm not double. Hit on 3s. And then wounding on 2s because I'm strength 6. And that's AP minus 2, I think. So 2 5-ups. And then for the lady...
A 5-up.
A 5-up. Ah! Absolute hero, he's gone and done it. He believed in the power of the lady. He is now a Knight of the Realm. He is now a Knight of the Realm. Absolutely epic. And that is, if you asked anyone on the internet, if a Knight Errant, not Knight of the Realm, Knight Errant champion could take on and go hand to hand and go toe to toe with a Knight Goblin, not big boss, war boss, with the best magical item in that rulebook, they wouldn't give you the odds.
I've still got the
You still got the horse? Ah! No.
That was good. Right.
He put all of his effort into blocking. That's what happened here. See, the lady does shine down upon those who are gallant, who embrace their ways.
The other ones, so all hit.
3 hits. Yeah.
That'd be 2.
2 to kill. Cool. So take 3 goblins off the back rank for me, please. Good sir, kind sir. And then the horsies, 4. Nice.
And 3s.
4s. Not T2, sadly.
1.
Uno. And a die. So another one's gone down. So this is going to be spicy.
So that's 3.
So I lost 4.
4, yes.
And you lost none.
Yes. But you've got to attack back.
That is true. I could probably do with doing that, couldn't I?
I mean, don't feel free not to.
I think I will. So is it 6? I've got 6 plus the champion, and then another 6.
Minus 4.
Minus 4, so just those.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
5s.
Yeah, because I ain't hitting you so good. 2 wins though. Not too shabby.
Well, 12 on boys.
Your Knights Errant have been so much better than every other knight in your army.
Yes, these guys are just...
Let's see who wins the combat. So you killed 4 and I killed none, and you've got a rank and a banner.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a rank and a banner. Sorry, I've got a banner and 2 ranks.
Yeah.
And close order.
I've got close order as well.
And you've got close order as well. All right, so you win. If I take 4 away, you win by 3.
Yeah.
I have leadership 6 plus warband leadership 8. So I just fall back in good order. But how far do I fall back? Am I off? Have I fallen back so well that I'm off the board?
You have.
Oh no!
Is it just one bit of the model goes off?
To any bit, the whole unit's gone as mate.
Sorry, boyo.
The Knights Errant, they did it against all odds.
Right.
I absolutely love it, man. I absolutely love it. I think that's won you the game.
I
think that would have maybe been a draw, but me losing that, yeah. Anyway, over here, your peasants get to fight first.
And the knights do, don't they?
Your knight's charge wasn't over 3 inches.
Oh, right, yeah, of course. So
Not to tree off with my crotch.
6.
You'll get 6 attacks, hitting on 5s. 2 hits, wounding on 4s. 2 dead orcs. 2 very dead orcs because of the armor bane. Nice. And then I actually get to strike next because spears give me +1 initiative after being charged.
Yeah.
So I'm going to strike before your Knights of the Realm. Now the big question is, do I attack the Knights of the Realm in an effort to stop the amount of incoming attacks coming at me, or do I fight your peasants? Well, I think what I'm going to have to do is he's going to have to go into peasants. He's going to have to go into peasants. Yeah. How many did I just lose? 2.
Yes.
So that means it'll just be the champion. I'm just going to put them all in the knights. Just going to put them all into the peasants.
Yeah.
Because these 2 wouldn't get to fight anyway, and he can go into either one. So it'll be 3 attacks from the Orc boys.
3s and 3s.
3s and 3s. 1, 1. 1 dead. And then the shaman. 1, 1. Alive.
You'll actually hit something with your shaman.
I didn't get anything though. And then it's your Knights of the Realm.
So.
You'll hit 3s followed by 3s. 3s and 3s. Okay, so all right. They go straight through, so that's 3 dead. 1, 2, 3. Just keep the champion and stuff. Horses. Hit me on 4s. 1 hit. Does wound me though. I do take it, which is just going to leave the banner left. I've definitely lost there. That's 6 dead for me. I fall back in good order, but... Oh, bugger, that fall back in good order, I'm not dead. It's 2d6 pick the lowest.
Yeah.
So they're just on the edge of the board there. Oh, not that it matters, it's the last turn anyway. It just means I don't lose them for points. They're going to go back 4 inches. So it's going to go back to there. But that's it. That's the end of it. That's the end of it, Simon. Good game. Amazing game. Let's calculate the final victory points and see where we stand. So here we are at the end of the battle. These are surviving forces from both sides. On the Orcs and Goblins, we've got the unit of Night Gobbos with the War Boss. We've got the unit of Archers with the Shaman who rallied. And we've got the Bolt Thrower. And they're the things that were totally okay. Because they weren't below 25% for points. They weren't fleeing. And they weren't dead. Although they did give up their banners. Yeah. Because they had run. And they dropped the banners at some point. Trophies of war. The things that gave some partial points away were the Shaman, the Orc Boy Mob, and the Wolf Riders. The Wolf, they all gave up 50% because we realised that I couldn't have fallen back in good order in the last thing because I was outnumbered by 2 to 1. So
yes.
So that's what's left of mine.
I could have charged you down.
I think you tried, didn't you?
No, because you just fell back, didn't bother.
You might have caught me.
It's academic now, anyway.
It's academic. It's academic. We'll get to the rough points at the end. For the Bretonnians, you had. I'll tell you, roll 2 dice. If you roll really high, then we know that you got me. I don't think you got me.
You rolled a 4. Anyway, it's academic.
It's academic.
Learning
experience. I think I feel like 6 inches or something.
I can't remember.
I can't remember anyway. For the Bretonnians, though, what they've got left over is Knights Errant, the hero Knights Errant, and then you had the Knights Realm with the Damsel. These guys were totally fine. They weren't below 25%, and the Archers. So when you actually tot it up, though, there's a lot more Orcs and Goblin points still around because we didn't lose any of our characters. And so not taking into account that last pursuit, which may have gone off, the Orcs and Goblins actually won the game by 145 points. If you get that last pursuit, I think what happens is you get an extra 75 points for the Orc boys.
Yeah.
And you get an extra 75 points, roughly 75 points for the Shaman.
Yeah.
So it's basically, it's going to be a draw.
I think you rolled a 6, but anyway, I think it's academic.
It's academic. The point is, the points were really, despite the fact that the Goblins got absolutely smashed, the points were really, really close. Now, Simon and I, we've had a little chinwag off camera, especially, and now even more so, especially with the confusion re that final pursuit and fall back in good order that we just realised. So we're going to call this game a solid draw because the army of the Goblins was smashed, although their characters were intact. There's always more green skins, but it would take them a while to gather those forces. Whereas the Bretonnians, their army is generally intact. They may have lost a few knights. Most of them were questing knights had given up their land anyway, and some of them were knights errant. There's always more sons of nobles popping up everywhere, bastards and all that kind of stuff. The majority of the casualties for the Bretonnians was the peasants, but they did lose their baron.
Yeah, that was
and that's not ideal. So, especially considering we must have got 102. We probably got most of the rules wrong. But considering like the narrative of it, we're going to say that this is a solid draw. The Bretonnians have not pushed the Goblins out of their land, and they have lost one of their heroes of their land, but they have managed to slow the Orcs and Goblins down for now, and it will take time for both sides to recover their forces. More peasants must be raised, more Goblins must be bullied into line. Simon, that was an amazing game, sir. Thank you, good sir, kind sir. Let's go into some final thoughts about the game. We'll have a brief bit of final thoughts here, but what we're actually going to do is we're going to do a separate video where we get into a little bit of nitty-gritty about how we feel after our first game of Old World. But just, Simon, give me a minute of top-level thinking about how you found the game. Fun, good, bad, ugly?
I think losing, I played fantasy back in the early 90s, so it's a little bit of a blast from the past.
Yeah.
Losing full units on fallbacks like that is, once you've done it once, it's like, okay, got to...
We didn't actually lose that many units on... I fled way more than you fled. I was fleeing constantly. I was just rallying again.
Yeah. But, just the fact that losing that many points on that, it was...
Oh, so you're talking specifically, so you think the turning point was losing the questing knights?
Oh, it was, that was massive.
403-point swing.
Yeah,
because
I think it's just that mindset that actually this dice roll, if it goes wrong, is not going to lose 2 or 3 models. It's going to lose the whole 9 yards.
I definitely feel like the game is less lethal.
Yes.
But
more lethal.
You still have very much the spirit. So people that think, oh, you can't just break through and smash people anymore. Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can. Now we didn't have BSBs today, so we weren't re-rolling our leadership and stuff like that. We were just keeping it very simple. But even so, like my goblins with heroes on like leadership 6, so I've got not a great chance of sticking around.
Yeah.
And your peasants, even if when they've got like the knights nearby to help them with the peasant vow, they're on leadership 7.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of times where your line infantry is going to break. And I think leadership, as always, people think it's not as important in the old world. I think it is as important as ever. You need to being able to make people break, and figuring that out is going to be big. Falling back in good order was nice. It didn't come up that often. Once or twice.
Yeah, that's something I need to kind of go away and think about how you handle that, because it's a bit of not an odd rule. It's just okay. Do you follow up? Do you not follow up? It's
we gave ground a bit, didn't we?
Yeah.
A couple of times when we passed the modified leadership, and it was just like, boom, baby, just break apart 2 inches.
Yeah.
That was cool. So final thoughts, Bretonnians.
Oh, I really liked them. They're good fun.
Did they feel Bretonnian-y?
Yeah.
Cool. What was your favourite unit, MVP?
Those, well, I was going to say it was those peasants there.
The men at arms.
Yeah, they did brilliantly.
What did just holding?
They just held the line against the squigs, against the orcs. I mean, if they'd have fallen, then the knights wouldn't have come up and smashed your squigs. I mean, they held them in place. I mean, if you go and hammer an anvil, they were the anvil that, you know.
It was quintessentially Bretonnian. You had peasants holding, knights smashing.
Yeah. So.
For me, I think my favourite thing was the squigs, because the squigs actually did something.
Yeah, they're pretty vicious.
They didn't. That's it. They're just little vicious little boys. In terms of my plan went to shit after turn 1, which was if you notice, I had like units like spaced out, trying to like be ready for counter-charging, and then I was like, just charge it, yeah. Sometimes, I actually, a big thing, I didn't notice Impetuous all that much, but I think there was a couple of times when it went off and then...
Well, could have been swingy.
It could have been very swingy there, but there was a couple of times when it didn't go off, and when it did go off and it didn't... It was almost like the dice gods went, oh, this is a fun thing, so we'll look after it. Obviously, you can't always rely upon that, but definitely didn't feel as crippling as I've heard people make it out to be.
Bowman is shit, that's the other thing.
Bowman, yeah, didn't do much.
No.
And
you were... Don't know if you like mortal pits, you need to have hundreds of the bastards or not, but yeah, I mean...
My bows did nothing.
Yeah.
I don't think I killed maybe I killed a men at arms with a volley. Nothing.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, I did notice. I really noticed the difference between night goblins and common goblins, because my night goblins often just didn't get a save, even when they had like their shields, and the common goblins would often get their 5-ups going. So I think I'm a big fan of the common goblins. I felt like spears were decent, but they were okay. I didn't
realise you could pick each round. That seems...
You can, I can't.
Right.
Your guys have got pole arms,
right,
and they get to pick what they want to be armed with.
Fair enough.
Before they get into combat. Then when they get into combat, they're good to go. But that's how I understand it anyway. Speaking of how I understand things, like I said, I bet we got a crap load wrong, and I hope that you guys will forgive us. It was very much our first battle. It's very much not about what you want to watch to learn the game. It's very much about what you want to watch just to get a feeling of the ebb and flow and how it works. And that's kind of what we were doing with it. We literally decided on the morning, last minute, we're going to switch from 40k to Old World, try the game out, and just get a first impression. And I think we learned a lot in terms of army composition, what units worked, what units didn't, and just generally what felt impactful and what didn't. Magic, learned we need to think about how we're going to... No point having a fireball in a mage that's going to be in combat.
No, I didn't get to use it once.
Big sad.
Well, I did. It just didn't go off.
Didn't go off. The goblin stopped. But we'll get into more of that nitty gritty in sort of the separate video that you'll see go out. It might be the same time this one. It might be after this one. But Simon, thank you so much for coming down and playing the first game of Old World. I'm very hyped up. I'm looking forward to our next one. Next time, I'm gonna have the Empire, and you're gonna have the Goblins.
Yeah.
And then we'll have to see. You've had the quality. We're gonna put you on the quantity now, and you'll play one game and you'll know whether you like them or not.
Well, I play Gobbos in Sigmar, so
fair enough. If you've got a fully painted Gobbo army, you could, if you've got time between now and the next couple of weeks, get those movement trays. We can look at some movement tray converters for you.
Yeah.
And see if our next battle report, I can have 1250 points of Empire fully painted.
Yeah. And
you have 1250 points of your Gloom spites, and that might...
Yeah.
I might actually only do one dodgy battle report rather than 2.
I think I have got. I just need to sort the movement trays out.
Well, we'll figure it out between us.
Yeah.
I'll
check it. So
even if we do something similar to like we did today.
I've got 100 stabbers. They've got nets. They've got fanatics. I've got mangler squigs. I've got squig riders.
Send me like a list of what you've got, and I'll put together a 1250 point army for you. There you are. But we definitely had an absolute blast. I'm already thinking a million miles an hour what I want to do with my Bretonnians, what I want to do with my Empire. I hope you guys watching this enjoyed it. I know that it was a little rough around the edges, but like I said at the beginning, I hope that the enthusiasm was there and that, you know, still allowed you to enjoy this video. If you did, please don't forget to smash that like button, and if you want to see more Old World content, then subscribe to never miss an episode. Finally, last but certainly not least, I want to say a huge thank you to all of our channel members and patrons. It's thanks to the generous support of the channel member and patrons that we're able to explore other game systems, that we're able to try things out like Old World, and we're able to get some armies together to have a bit of fun with. I wouldn't have had any of these peasants, any of these troops here if it hadn't been for me having a 3D printer. And I only have that 3D printer because of the support from the members. So massive thank you to all of those guys. And if you want to support the channel and you're not a channel member yet or a patron, then please consider signing up. It's a couple of quid a month, and it really is the lifeblood of what we do here. It allows us to do what we do. All right, that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and of course, as always, see you guys next time.